guys got?
Jay, 5:30. 7th grade's 5:30 and 8th grade's after that. And I think there's a JV game after that one.
Hey, they really want like the coaches and like everything like over on this side.
Man, I'm not a coach.
Oh.
I'm a broadcaster.
I mean, yeah. That's right. It's just they are very picky about like other people being in like this area here and like that area. So I'm just because I have gotten in trouble before about even kind of just letting people off just a little bit. So I'm just trying to make sure, you know. Although I believe that like it helps that broadcasting is actually allowed like in the lower parts here, like in those like rooms in there. If if you would like maybe prefer that.
We're gonna stay here, and if they want to gripe about it, they can talk to us.
Okay.
Because we don't have a camera angle down there.
Yes, sir.
If they want to come gripe, they can talk to us.
I know, sir.
You're off the hook, dude.
It's just I've been yelled at before about it, and I'm just trying to.
You're trying to protect yourself. I get you. But you tell them we were dicks.
Yes, sir.
Did not get a hold of you. He tried to call me 9 minutes ago.
No, I don't know. I didn't see if he did. Oh, yeah, I missed call from him.
Yeah, call him. Who is it? The guy that's doing the Grove game for us.
Oh, okay.
You guys got here about the right time. You got here about
Hey, Mike, sorry, I
4:30.
was setting everything up and I didn't even know she called.
Roasting.
It was roasting up here about that time.
After that goes down, it'll be much nicer up here.
It's been kind of nice because we kind of got a little bit of a breeze. I know when
Yeah, I got to do something here.
That
I'm
breeze
getting ready. I was getting mine ready and I was going to do them both at the same time. Nope. That's why I said, to text me when you're out, and that way I'd know to go ahead and do that. But since I was running late getting set up here, I want to get them done at the same time. So I'm about there. So I'll call you back. Yeah, I'll call you back here in a minute. No, keep streaming. Yep, and I'll call you back here in a minute and then you can check it again. All right, bye.
So we're streaming on YouTube.
I'm streaming on Facebook too.
Okay.
Let's see.
for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, hip strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy up. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yet I'm on, let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, I'm a INDEPENDENT shit hustler. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling.
All right. How long that table? Would that table fit in there if I move mine out of the way?
Yeah.
And then could you make room for me to set that on it?
On the table?
On the table?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I can move everything to this end. You can have that
Okay.
end.
All right. Then that way we help him out.
Okay. All right.
If that's not gonna, is that gonna cause you too much
Not
problem?
at all.
All right. Because I only got this much cord to use. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we can slide our stuff to that end.
Oh shit, you're just gonna slide the whole thing. I got you. Hold up.
That stuff right away. Just gotta get the cord.
Huh?
Just get the cord.
Good evening. On behalf of Jay Public Schools and Superintendent Larry Shackelford, we would like to welcome you to tonight's contest between the Jay Bulldogs and the War Dogs of Miami High School. Jay High School is a member of the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activity Association, and we remind all spectators that this is a game. It is competitive, but it is also an educational experience for all players and students. Let us show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behaviors. We welcome our guest from Miami and wish all the players good luck in tonight's game. The officials for tonight's contest: referee Tim McCrary, umpire Brian Pollen, line judge Scott Durbin, head linesman John Cook, back judge Eric Jackson, center judge Jordan Nelson.
He's from Grove.
Oh, he's okay. Yeah. He did my ref course. He's the one that stole fruit from the concession stand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He come walking in the concession stand at a youth game.
Just started taking stuff.
Walked in there and started taking stuff.
The JPTO is selling chances for 2 Super Bowl tickets and a 2-night hotel stay in Miami, Florida. They are located near the concession stand. Please go see them.
He's all torqued off. He's like, sorry there, Chief. We're paying you. I think he was doing it for 19 or something. Hey, you paid me $60. Spend $5 on concession stand. He didn't come up here and he just brazen. Opened the refrigerator, got him a drink, started getting candy bars and shit. Quit messing my wife.
sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
Yeah, 6.
I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do.
8.
The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
I will. All right.
Check me out. Check me out. Check me. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
If you would, please stand in honor of God and country. And gentlemen, would you please remove your hats? Tonight's colors are presented by J American Legion Post 195. They have been presenting the colors for 18 years. Tonight's invocation will be by Lila Sherman, J High School cheerleader, followed by the national anthem by the J High School band.
Let's bow. Lord Heavenly Father, I pray for protection over all the boys and girls tonight. I pray for good sportsmanship on and off this field in your most glorious name. Amen.
captains for tonight's contest. For the War Dogs, number 7, Peyton. Number 13, Burris. Number 43, Maple.
All right, guys, welcome into War Dog Sports broadcast of War Dog football, live tonight from Jay.
And number 75, Satterwhite.
And
for the Bulldogs,
John Bearden's putting his headset on. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
I
hear
hear you.
Welch.
May need to turn it up a little bit with that speaker blowing right in our ear.
Yeah,
Can you hear me better now?
that's
Number
much
1,
better.
Cook.
All right.
Right on.
And number 71,
All right, guys.
Ritter.
Well, here it is.
Is it
War
first away
Dogs
game?
for War Dogs versus Jay. Our new equipment is up and running, and
Yeah.
I'm liking it. A lot less stuff for us to carry, and it's getting the message out to you guys. And our friends Scott and Julie Payton are in California tonight, and they're
I
logged
just
on.
saw Scott a while ago.
Okay, maybe it's just Julie then.
I think it's just
Because
Julie.
Julie messaged me and wanted to know why I wasn't on.
Yeah.
I told her it was your fault.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, actually, it was Scott's fault because
Yeah.
you were talking to Scott out in the parking lot. But no, Julie, we're on now, so I hope you're on. And we have also, this is our first night to do a dual broadcast.
Yeah. Excited about this, really.
We signed Grove in the off season. I know we all dislike Grove, but Jimmy Rudder, who graduated with me and John, is the school board president down there. He's been talking to me for a couple years. So tonight's our first broadcast in Grove and with Miami at the same time.
Yeah.
Of course, we hired a different crew there because they did not want us calling Grove games because we've been rooting for the other team. And I told the superintendent that,
Yeah.
and John was my witness.
Yeah, I was there.
And
I was
so-
shocked. You're not a very good businessman.
no, I had to be honest with the guy. This is the Pizza Hut pregame show. We appreciate Scott Krieger and his crew at the local Pizza Hut. They feed us at every game at home.
Yeah.
They bring us
Bulldogs
that
will win
pizza
the
enough for
toss,
all of
but
us.
they will defer.
They take very good care of us. Scott's a former War Dog.
He's an 87 graduate.
And played football at Miami and stuff. So Scott's a great guy. We appreciate his sponsorship, and we appreciate the pizza because when we're in the booth, sometimes we can't get out of there,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
we're
no.
stuck there until the end.
Yeah.
But
Keeps us from starving to death.
I
'cause
didn't see who won the toss because I was standing talking.
Jay did.
Jay won
And
the
they
toss.
deferred.
They deferred, so War Dogs will get the ball first. And speaking of that, we're gonna go right here, and we'll be right back.
It's the War Dog way. Let's go!
All right, guys, we're back live, ready for some football. You saw that pregame video, and if that don't get you pumped, I don't know what does, because it gets me pumped. The
If that don't
dogs
get
come
you
out on the
pumped, you're
field,
dead.
and Jay's getting ready to come out, and
I bet they're going to bounce off that paper sign. How about
and I guess you said that some of the kids from the Miami kids, so they watched some film of Jay, and
Yeah.
they say Jay looks
Look
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
I know last week that Jay football players were in the stands watching the War Dogs, so they know that Miami's going to come out and hit you on defense.
Yeah.
If we swarm to the ball and hit like we did last week,
Yeah.
it may be a long night for everybody.
Yeah.
But we can't give up the ball. We fumbled a couple times last week. We cannot do
Could've
that.
been costly, and against a team like Jay, it will be.
And Jay's always tough. I mean, they're always a tough,
Physical.
gritty, physical.
They're big.
Um,
yeah, I'm looking at them right now. They're big guys.
And, they've always been that way. They've always been tough. And which one do you want?
Which one's mine?
I'm not sure because we got them kind of mixed up when we moved the table. This one is you right
Good.
there, which is number 2.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure. Yeah, that's not exactly. I can't hear myself in the headphones.
Oh, it's probably because.
Oh, there we go.
Yep,
That's
right there.
better.
They probably couldn't hear us at home either.
Yeah, probably. All right.
Okay.
Well, in case you couldn't hear us, we're live.
Yeah. And War Dogs are going to get the ball first here at Jay. And it's time to get it on in
Yep.
Oklahoma high school football. We love Friday nights.
Man, there ain't much better than this. There is not much better than this. It's going to be a nice night for football once that sun goes down and the sweat quits rolling off of us because it is hot up here.
You see the War Dog-
We're up here on top of the broadcast booth for the J on the J side, and we got the Miami coaches up here with us, literally at our elbow, and it's warm.
Burris and Swingle back for the War Dogs. They switch spots as the kickoff comes. It's going to be to
That's
Burris.
Go out of bounds.
It's going to go out of bounds
No, yeah, it does,
for
right at the
a
goal
penalty.
Line. Right on. Good idea. Boy, that went out and hit the goal line post, but it did go out at about the 1. Hit the little goal line marker there.
So that's going to give the ball to the War Dogs at the 35, I believe, if I remember correctly.
So it looks like Gavin Payton and company going to take the field here for the War Dog offense. I was talking to Ken Clark earlier, and he said, they're talking to Mason, his son that plays, and said they're going to be doing a lot of switching out because they're planning on getting double teamed some.
Right.
And so they're going to keep fresh legs in, and that's going to make a difference later on in the game because it's hot and there's a lot of football.
Yeah, and speaking of Mason had a monster
he
game
did.
last week. So
Yes,
did
he
Clay
did.
McCormick. Our defensive line and offensive lines both had really good games last week.
Yep.
And so we'll see what happens here against these Jay Bulldogs. Of course, first game of the season, you really don't know how good your team is. You really don't know how good the team they're playing is.
Yeah.
We know Jay's a quality team.
They always are. They always are. I've never seen them not have a good team.
So you got 2 receivers to each side.
And let's see if we can control the line of scrimmage like last week.
McCleary in the backfield. Peyton's going to take the snap and keep it.
He's
coming to this
bootleg
far
out.
side. Oh, they're going to call a hold right there.
Hold.
And Peyton's going to pick up about 9, but there's going to be a holding call right here on the end.
Yeah. Who was that?
Right out of bounds by number 22, Duran. Penalty flag down. Holding is the call against the War Dogs.
So that's going to back us up 10 yards. It's going to bring up a first and what?
First and
19,
20.
19, I think, because I think he was past the line of scrimmage where the flag came out.
Okay.
It's actually first and 18.
Yeah, starting at 32 there.
So ball's at the 27. 2 receivers to each side. McCleary in the backfield next to Peyton. Back to pass. He's getting rushed. He gets it away and off Burris' hands, almost intercepted.
Pass ball's incomplete, intended for number 13, Burris.
Wow.
Bring up second down.
That's going to be seconds
Boy,
and 18.
Bounces just off the hands of Damian Burris, who's normally really sure-handed. Might have a little pregame jitters, Bless.
Well, I think he may have been trying to run and make something happen before he can secure the catch.
He felt some pressure.
And you always got to secure that catch first.
Hands first, man. Hands first.
Once again, 2 receivers each side. McCleary in the backfield next to Peyton. Snap is back. He's going to look to throw. He airs one out to Burris.
There,
caught
it.
And Burris is going to be brought down at about the 37-yard line. He's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
That was third down, was it not?
No, it was first down, back us up.
Oh, gotcha. All right, fair enough.
So it'll bring up 3rd down.
So you got about half of it back right there, which is kind of what you want to do there.
This is manageable.
Tanner Maple checks into the ball game.
Tanner had a good game last week, too. Just some powerful running. He was our defensive player of the game just because he was playing both sides of the ball, coming up for that middle linebacker position, and he put the hurt on some people.
So McCleary checks out. So it'll be 2 wide receivers, Maple next to Peyton this time. And timeout, Miami.
Got a flag.
No, it was going to be timeout before the clock expired.
I was going to say
The
what
clock was getting, the play clock was running
was
down.
he?
All right, guys, no score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Maybe if I can find where I'm going there. On wardogsports.com.
Nice Concrete Construction is Northeast Oklahoma's leading concrete contractor. Founded in the mid-1980s, Nice Concrete Construction has come a long way since the early days, offering services for all earthwork, commercial concrete, residential concrete, and specializing in road construction and concrete parking lots. Big or small, Nice Concrete Construction has got you covered. Give us a call at 918-540-2259 or look us up on Facebook.
All right, guys, welcome back. After the timeout, War Dogs come out 3rd and 8. It's RidgeRunnerTV.com.
Yep, working on it.
On YouTube. Peyton's going to keep this one, and he's going to be spun down for a loss. He's going to lose 2. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 10.
Their first better.
And War Dogs are going to have to punt.
So I'm looking here on the YouTube channel for the Ridge Runners as they play Veneta tonight here at home.
And I know you guys don't care about the Ridge Runners, but
hey,
we kind of do tonight just to make sure it works right.
Number 7.
Well, we hope they get beat by Veneta, but we still want to see if it's going or not.
No, that's savage, Bless.
Sorry. It's facts. They want us to get beat by Jay.
I'm sure they do.
Peyton.
Oh, boy.
It's a low line drive. It takes a roll and a hop, and it's going to be inside the 30. It was almost blocked down to the 28.
Well, 55 was right in Gavin Payton's face. Nearly got a hand on that.
I guarantee 55 is that big basketball player.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Butters.
Yeah, that's got to be him.
Yeah. What's it say on the back of that jersey?
Bulldogs.
Okay,
Bulldogs.
also Bulldogs. All right.
So now Jay will take over with their first offensive set here on the 28-yard line. See what the War Dog defense can do. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Single back lined up behind the quarterback. They're going to check to the sidelines, see what they want them to run here.
So we'll see what the War Dog defense can do. Try to get a stop here. This would be critical. Set the tone for the game.
All out blitz.
Here comes pressure. Nearly
He's going to
got
throw it up.
there.
He's got room. He's got a catch. And it's going to be a touchdown for Jay on the first play.
Yummy.
As we bid on the play action.
We did.
Didn't cover the guy, and he took us deep for a touchdown.
Live by the blitz, die by the blitz, man.
Yeah, we all out blitz, so that means you're leaving your corners on an island.
We sent the house, corner bid on the play action.
And they can't get burnt there. They've got to stay with their guy. And he let him get a step on him. Perfect throw, touchdown, Jay. First play from scrimmage. Now, we got to see how our War Dogs respond.
This is gut check now. This is gut check. Coaches got to get a hold of them. Hey, settle down. A lot of football left. We got a lot of time left. We can get a handle on this. You guys got to calm down.
You know, when somebody comes out and hits you in the mouth like that, now you got to see what we're made of here.
Yeah, you got to see how
we're going to
tough you
respond.
are. Extra point's good.
Makes it 7-0 Jay.
Brings your score 7-0 in favor of your Jay Bulldogs.
So we got 10 minutes here, so less than 2 minutes off the clock here in the first quarter. We're going to go to commercial before we're back on WarDogSports.com.
Security Bank and Trust Company is your full-service, locally owned community bank that has proudly served the Miami, Oklahoma area since 1922. Security offers you 3 convenient locations, 2 in Miami and 1 in Afton. At Security Bank, our staff works hard to understand the industry you operate in, working to nurture new ventures and help provide capital for key strategic decisions. We offer tailored solutions in a wide array of industries. What can we do for you? Thank you for banking with Security Bank.
Guys, welcome back to Jay, Oklahoma, where the War Dogs just got scored on the first offensive play from scrimmage for Jay. And like I said, gut check, hit you in the mouth, call it what you want. Now you got to respond.
Yeah, that was a good 60-something yard touchdown first play.
Well, there's a big hole right in the middle of the field on our kickoff deal here. I think I may go after a high onside right there in the middle. They're going to kick it deep. Burris is going to be the one to field this. He's going to field it about the 5. He fumbles it
Damian picked
in the end zone, and they're going to say 20-yard line.
Into it.
That's good. That's good. That's good for us.
He's about to get wadded up right there at about the 10.
So War Dogs will get the ball at the 20. Like once again, I think Damian was trying to run before he made the catch.
Yeah,
and you got to secure that catch before you can move anywhere.
Jay would have been quicker getting down there if that ball would have been aligned or kicked a little higher, to give him time to get down there. That could have been a problem.
Now you got to take the momentum back here because Jay's got the momentum after that big
they're
play.
Pumped.
They're pumped up.
You
They're
tell by
hyped
their
up.
body language over here, they are fired up.
So we're going to send 2 receivers each side. McCleary in the backfield with Peyton. Snap is back. Hand off to McCleary. He's going to be balled up.
Little counter.
And there was a face mask they didn't call. But he would get stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Number 4, McCleary, met there first by number 44, Butter.
Maple checks in.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
And Lacey checks out for the War Dogs. So now you have 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top of your screen. Maple lined up as a wingback with McCleary. Now Peyton's going to take the snap. He's going to
tucks
keep
that
it.
immediately.
He's going to turn
Gets a good
upfield,
block.
and he's going to get about 2, maybe 3. See where they mark that.
Yeah.
Number 7, Peyton on the quarterback keeper.
Actually, he's going to get 4.
Yeah.
Up to the 24-yard line.
3rd and 6.
We'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Brings up
8:55 to go here in the first quarter. The War Dogs trail 7-0.
We got 6 yards to go to keep this drive alive, or we're going to have to punt.
2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top.
Somebody's going to have to make a play.
McCleary back with Peyton. Peyton takes a snap. He looks to throw.
Here comes Butters.
He's going to throw
There's
it.
a plate.
And it's going to be almost intercepted, almost caught, but out of bounds. No good. That was intended for Throneberry. So bring up 4th and 6, and the War Dogs are going to have to punt again.
Pass ball's incomplete, intended for number 81, Thornberry.
This is a bad place to get one blocked. He's going to have to get that ball out of there quick. And our line's going to have to block somebody.
So Peyton in punt formation. He gets it. He's going to get this one off. Another
55
low line drive.
again. Just nearly there.
And it's going to be down at the 49. So the J will take over this time in really good field position at the 49.
Punt is down by number 6, Revis.
Well, Jay has set the tone early with that early touchdown and two stops on the defense. The Dogs are going to have to get tough and figure it out here. I don't think these boys are going to get pushed off the ball as easy as Claremore Sequoia, Bless.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Snap is back. Handoff up the middle. Well, he's got yards right there. He's going to get about 8.
Welch on the carry. Stop made by number 6, Revis.
Once again, we're weak right up the middle, just like we saw last season.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
So what are we doing? Are we over pursuing right there, Bless?
Yeah, I think they just blew a hole right in the middle of our defensive line.
Yeah. What are you doing over there?
I'm asking Julia. She got it.
Oh, all right.
She didn't text me back, so she probably did.
Yeah.
Handoff. Running back tries to get to the outside.
He's got the first down and a bunch more. Clay McCormick a little slow to get up.
Carry again. Stop made by number 3, Lacey. It's good for a Bulldog. 1st down.
All right, Julie said she got it. That's all that matters. I want to make sure she's got it.
That's right.
If she don't, we'll be getting whooped next time we see her. I'm just kind of scared of her.
She is scared.
All right, defense. They got a 1st and 10 at about the 38-yard line.
And
we jump offside.
Tanner Maple, a little too much momentum. Trying to get the early jump. Literally leaned over the line of scrimmage and stumbled into the J backfield.
So now it's going to be 1st and 5. Ball will be at the 32-yard line. We're going to take a shot over there.
Yeah. Nope, handoff.
Nice
and Tanner
play
Maple right there stays home that time. Stays in his lane and stuffs that right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss for 1.
No, they're marking it back in the same spot, but it's going to be 2nd and 5 now. Well, he maybe did lose half yard. You're right. They're moving it back.
So he was. That's what Tanner was trying to do.
2nd down and 6.
Do that last play when he jumped a little soon. We need to settle down, get a stop, get the momentum back, just like you said a while ago.
2 receivers atop the screen. Snaps back. He's on a handoff right up the middle, and he's going to bounce around, and he's still bouncing through there like a pinball, and he's going to pick up a 1st down.
Could not get him wrapped up.
Coy, good run there. Stop made by number 8, Harry for the War Dogs. It's good for a Bulldog. 1st down.
Excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Grove at about the 23-yard line. Snaps back. Handoff up the middle.
Boy, there's Clay McCormick.
Be stuffed again this time. McCormick comes flying through.
Yeah, he got his hands on him first and waited on his.
And then Carson Folks and Tanner Maple come in there and help clean that up.
Yeah.
52, McCormick.
So that's going to be a loss of 2 on that one.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Bring up 2nd and 12.
They were finding a little rhythm here on defense.
We're going to have 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom, single back in the backfield next to the quarterback. Quarterback. Oh, that's got to be a flag. Yeah.
There it is. Flags all over the
They're
place.
trying to throw a slant right there.
Bandana on the Bermuda.
So that's going to back them up 5 yards here.
Penalty flag is down. Movement by the Bulldogs.
Well, now we know they're trying to throw that slant over here on the Ulysses. Is that Ulysses or is that Jinx?
That's Jinx.
That's Jinx.
Moore's on the other side.
So that was Jinx that
they got
beat earlier.
Yeah.
And see, they were going right at him again right there on that slant.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd like to have that one back, I'm sure.
So it's 2nd and 17. Ball on the 30. Going to hand off up the middle. Boom, he gets hit, stuffed. He gains about maybe a yard.
We will take that all night.
Tanner Maple met him and smacked him down. And then who was it that?
Oh, there we go, little push right there.
I think that's on us.
There was a little extra push there from Jay. I don't know. This is go both ways here.
They're pointing at Maple here. One of the referees is.
Well, he may have initiated, but yeah, they're going to walk off 5. Those ought to offset. They're picking them up.
Let's see what the call is here. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against War Dogs.
There we go.
Hold on. Yep.
3rd down.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the War Dogs.
I think it must have been on Clay McCormick because they just pulled him out.
He's coming off the field.
You know, you got to make good decisions right there. You got him in 3rd and long.
Yeah.
And you just gave him.
You just gave him 5 yards, 10 yards.
No, you gave him 15.
Oh, now even worse. Now it's 3rd and 1.
No, it's 3rd and 2.
Oh, my goodness.
And you had him 3rd and 16 right there.
Yeah.
Boy, those hurt.
That's painful.
You know, that hurt us last week, you know, but not too bad because we had a lead.
Yeah.
When you're playing from behind, you can't have those penalties like that.
You can't do that.
3rd and 2. They got 2 receivers stacked on either side. And we'll single back in the backfield.
He's going to run right up the middle. Nope, he's going to throw it flat. He's got the 1st down and then some.
And that
Jinx
time
gets him by the ankle, brings
Jinx
him
hangs
down.
on. And Lacey comes over and helps clean that up. But it'll be a 1st and goal now for Jay.
Jinx.
Down at about the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 8. Throneberry checks in. I believe that's Perry that checked out. Throneberry took off them orange gloves this week.
Yeah, a little harder spot.
Penalty on the play.
Now what?
Penalty flag is down.
I don't think they were set, were they? Yeah,
sideline warning against the War Dogs.
Of course. Back off the field.
Sideline warning against the War Dogs.
Yeah, they're standing out there in the hash marks.
And they got 2 receivers at the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. That's going to be a straight handoff right here.
Yep, there it is.
Handoff right up the middle. Boom, he's met in the hole, bounces off. He's going to gain about a yard maybe.
Welch on the carry.
A little scuffling going over there with Moore and their receiver. They're number
44.
They're number 12.
McCormick checking back in.
I wonder what the coach said to him.
You know, they did get about a yard right there. And now, and he may have just been giving him a break because we heard they was going to rotate him in.
Yeah.
Because Mason Clark just checked out. Ball's on the 7. They're going to run to the outside this time, I bet you. They're going to run to that wide side of the field.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're looking at it.
Nope, they're
coming
running
near
the short
side.
side. Option play. And he's going to be met and drove out of bounds by Jinx. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from about, about the 3.
Jinx.
And Butters coming in. We watched him back in basketball. He's a big athletic kid.
So then that's 3rd and goal from the 3. I'd be shocked if they put the ball in the air down here, so it's probably going to be another run.
Yeah. I bet you they're pretty confident they can get 3 yards.
This time they'll go to the wide side.
Oh,
they're going short side again.
He tries to cut back, gets
and
met.
Stopped short. It's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 3.
You know, that first run they had went right up the middle for 9 yards, and then we've stuffed them since then.
Stop made by number 46.
They're going to send the field goal unit in.
Surely not.
4th down and goal.
They're keeping their quarterback in, so. Well, that's a tough angle for a field goal right there.
Oh, he can chip that in easy.
This may be a fake.
Might be, but
because the quarterback's the holder. And the way he's set up, that looks like a weird setup.
I bet you they take the points this early in the game with the lead, and that's good.
Yep, he did make the field goal. 10-0 Jay. That's really kind of surprising that they didn't try to go for it right there, in my opinion.
I agree. You know, and right there, we had them, like you said, 3rd and long, you know, 3rd and Arkansas. And you all right over there, Jonas?
Sorry about that, folks. I hope your head didn't follow the camera, because if you did, you just broke your neck.
Yeah, you're going to need to go to the hospital. Yeah. Yeah. Son, you're too young to be drinking. Huh?
We were just checking to see if you guys were watching or
all
not.
right.
So now the War Dogs are going to take another kickoff. You know, right now you got to feel like that's somewhat of a victory right there. Because you have the stupid penalty that lets them move the ball and get a first down.
Yep.
They get inside the 10, and you stop them.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, well, you didn't stop them. You held them to a field goal, but you didn't stop them from getting in the end zone. So you got to kind of take that as a win right there.
Yeah, that's a win for our defense right there.
But now you can't make those stupid plays anymore. You cannot give them yardage.
Yeah. Well, we've watched Jinx. You got burned on that one out here in the corner, and then he stepped up and he's made a couple of nice tackles and things. I think, you know, the pregame jitters had him there early, but he's going to calm down and play good for us.
Kickoff high. And Burris catches this one about the 8. He's going to the far side of the field.
Turn on the Jets.
He's got room.
Come on, son.
He's at the 40.
Come on,
45,
son.
50,
Turn.
45, 40. Oh, brought down by a shoestring tackle at the 40. Damian Burris was turning on the Jets.
He was. Boy, that was a desperation tackle.
And you know what? Right there is one of them momentum swings.
Yeah.
Now you got your team hyped up a little bit.
Yep.
Now let's go out there
hyped up.
Put this thing in the end zone.
Hey, you know what? I don't see why we can't run on these guys. We ought to just run right up the middle. Let Tanner Maple have that ball and let the big dog go eat.
So now they got the ball at the 40 NJ territory. So
that's just me.
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you. Let's see what we got here. He's got 2 receivers each side. McCleary in the backfield with Peyton. He's going to look to pass. He throws it up. Throneberry.
He's going for all of it.
And that's going to be almost intercepted.
Woo! You had 2 J players going for the ball at the same time, and I think they broke that up from each other. Throneberry was in the middle of it. I believe he got his.
Yeah, I think that guy may have got hit in the wrong spot.
He got his pillows fluffed a little bit.
He's going to be all right. Nope,
yeah,
he's coming
off.
He said, Coach, this really hurts.
Son, don't hold your stuff like that. Come on now. You're on TV. Don't do that.
He'll never be the same after that.
Yeah, he's stretching out over here. Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 10. Snaps back. Hand off to McCleary. He's going to get hit right about the line of scrimmage.
He might have got one.
He's going to get maybe one.
Number 4, McCleary on the carry.
You know, the one thing for sure is we're not winning that battle up front on the offensive line tonight.
Not like we were last week. No, these boys are big and physical.
But Jay's a lot bigger up front than what Claremore Sequoia was.
Yeah.
And we're going to see more teams like this that are bigger up front.
Claremore Sequoia was an anomaly, I think. We're going to see bigger guys. You're right.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 8.5. So he got about 1.5 yards last time.
Yeah.
You got 2 receivers each side. Maple in the backfield with Peyton this time. He's going to drop back to pass.
Here comes
He's
pressure.
under
It's
pressure.
Butters.
He rolls to his right. There's a flag
There's
on
a
the play.
flag.
And it's going
Burris,
to be caught by Burris for a first down.
Boy, please
but
don't
we
let
have
that
a flag
be a
out
hold.
here.
Please do not let that be a hold.
Pass is complete to number 13.
What's in the area where you see a hold call?
Burris. Stop made
Yeah,
by
but
one of them.
who held out here? The receiver?
Bulldogs.
This is all the way on the other side of the field from
you're
everything.
Right, you're right.
Penalty flag is down.
Oh, they're bringing it back. Wow.
War Dogs just
They're
cannot.
going to say illegal formation.
What?
Movement by the War Dogs. That'll back them up 5.
Well, that flag came out late for a movement. That came out real late for a movement.
Yeah, it did.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 14.
So that's going to back them up 5 after we picked up enough for first down.
You know,
3rd and 14.
I do like throwing the ball vertical down the field. You're keeping that defense honest. You know, so that's going to open up that run game. And right there, they're going to have to respect Damian Burris. They're going to have to respect his speed, and they're going to have to respect Gavin Payton's arm and ability to get that to him.
So now 3rd and 14, though, it's pretty much
It's going to have to.
It's going to be a passing situation here,
Yeah.
you'd think.
Tanner Maple in the backfield with Payton.
He drops
He's
back
gonna
to pass.
block. He picks up.
Stays in the pocket. He's going to air one out.
And
It's
it
going to be
goes out of bounds.
overthrown. And it's going to bring up 4th and 14.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 81, Thornberry. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, a minute and a half left here to go in the first quarter. The War Dogs trail 10-0 to Jay. And we're going to have to punt. 4th and 14 from at the J 44.
I'm not so sure this is an obvious punting situation here. I mean, you'd think so with 4th and 14, but you're keeping your offense out there. Of course, we've seen Peyton quick kick out of this.
Yeah.
But it may not be obvious. Let's see here. He is going to kick.
There it is.
If it takes a good roll here, takes a backwards bounce.
Takes a J
It's still going to
bounce.
be down at the 18-yard line where Jay will take over.
So you flip the field a little bit.
Down by number 81, Thornberry for the War Dogs.
Now the defense has to step up big.
Bulldogs will take over.
Got to make another stop.
Right here would be a perfect time for a turnover.
Yeah.
Rip that ball out. A minute 25 to go here in the first quarter. War Dogs trail 10-0.
And the sun just about to go behind the trees. The lights have popped on. It is a gorgeous night.
I can already feel the difference.
Yeah, it's starting to cool off a little bit.
They got 3 receivers stacked up here at the top and 1 to the other side, so they're probably going to throw to that other side.
What do we got? You
Now
better
they
watch
turn
them
and
when
throw,
they
and
do.
it's incomplete.
Do it in the dirt.
Yep, threw that one too low. Try to
Goes
rush that
fast.
throw.
Ball's incomplete. 10 for number
Bring up
1.
2nd 10.
Brings
Yeah,
up
I
2nd
did
down.
the softball game right before this.
Yeah.
I was in this little bitty press box, and it was like an oven.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah, that's me you're smelling, because I was sweating like a pig.
Yeah, that's why I
in
didn't come up there.
And, I mean, they had an air conditioner in there. And I said, guy said, you ever turn that on?
Yeah.
You know, because it's kind of hot in here. This fat
Probably a
boy's
good
sweating.
time. Yeah, probably a good time to turn that on.
It's going to be a handoff up the middle.
Get him. Oh,
He finds some room. There's a penalty flags.
several.
And he's going to gain about 7, maybe, 6 or 7. We'll see what this penalty is. It's going to be in the area of a hold.
First by
We'll
number
see if that's
46,
what it
Colts.
is.
Penalty flag on the plate. Holding is the call against the Bulldogs.
What was it called? Holding? Is that a hold?
Yeah.
So hold on Jay. You'll back him up, and it's going to bring up 2nd and about 13. Ball's on the 18. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top, single back in the backfield. Snap is back. He looks to throw. He throws out here to the outside. Boom! He's hit
There
right
we
when he
go,
catches
Lacey.
it. Nice play by Lacey.
Got there
Pass is
right
complete
in
to
time.
number
Can't
13.
time that any better.
He gains about
Stop
a
made
yard
by
on that
number
play.
3, Lacey.
Nice play by Isaac Lacey right there.
And we saw that very same play last week. Same timing. We clobbered him right as he got the ball, and we get called for pass interference.
This is possibly going to be the last play of the first quarter. War Dogs trail 10-0. It's a 3rd and about 11. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom, single back. There's the snap. He looks to throw. Penalty flag on the play.
Penalty flags are down.
Motion or illegal movement there on Jay. I'm backing him up 5 yards, make it a third and 16.
Bulldogs. That'll bring up 3rd down and 16.
Same formation. Snap is back. He looks to throw. And he's going to air it up right over the middle. Intercepted! Intercepted by Horn. He's going to be down at about the 20-yard line.
Stop the clock. My goodness, they ran off 2 extra seconds after he's down.
Intercepted by number 44, Horn.
So now the War Dogs are in great position at the 20-yard line with 14.6 seconds to go in the first quarter, trailing 10-0. Exactly what you need. You need that turnover.
You said you called it a turnover.
Horrible throw right in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
He just laid it up there for somebody to go get. And Horn got right underneath it, got the pick.
Got the pick now. We got 14 seconds. What do you do here, Bless?
Well, I mean, you still got second quarter to go, so
yeah.
I don't think you do anything crazy here. But we got to punch this in the end zone.
Yeah, we got to get some points on the board here before we go in. Peyton's going to keep that. He's rolling out to his right.
He gets hit and dropped
Stuck.
at the line of scrimmage.
Timeout.
They'll let it run out here.
Right there by number 8, shot pouch.
So that's going to end the first quarter. War Dogs are going to be trailing 10-0. When we come back, it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 20. We'll be back on WarDogSports.com.
Your score 10-0 in favor of your J Bulldogs.
Whoever said college kids are afraid to get their hands dirty has never been here. We've got a 200-acre farm and an equine facility equipped with 60 horse stalls, and we don't stop there. We've got 11 student groups and hands-on learning opportunities across 4 different degree programs. Come visit us online at neo.edu/ag and learn why we're the #1 place for Aggies. NEO Ag, branded in tradition for 100 years.
Bill Records is the #1 here in the United States. I come from Brazil just for these guys. Thank you so much, Brian.
All right, guys, welcome back. You saw a commercial for Spoonbill Records, so I'll talk to him about it in a minute. Peyton drops back to pass.
There's Burris right.
Oh, he's got Throneberry. Nice catch. First down. He's inside the 10, almost to the goal line. Let's see, he's got stopped about the 2.
Met by 4 J Bulldogs.
Pass is complete to number 81, Thornberry. Stop made there first by Welch.
I think it's going to be down about the 2. But that Spoonbill Records, guys, that's John, you've done it. I've done it.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you talk about adrenaline. You have about an 80 or 90-pound fish on the other end of that hook. Brian Baker and his crew do an awesome job.
They do.
With that Spoonbill Records.
Take your kids. That is a great one for kids. I took Eli last year, man. We had a blast.
All right, guys, from the 2, Peyton's going to keep it.
Met in the backfield immediately.
He's still fighting, but they're going to say he had a knee down.
And it looks like
they're going to say his knee was down at one point. His knee did go down.
Who's that, Mason Clark trying to drag him across the goal line?
I don't think Clark's out there.
Who's 75?
That's
it's Satterwhite.
Satterwhite.
Yeah. Looked like he had a hold of Gavin Payton, and he's walking backwards with him.
It's not second goal. They still about the 2? Yep, still about the 2.
They're calling it the 1 on the scoreboard. We'll see.
Snap. Peyton's going to keep this one.
There you go.
Touchdown, War Dogs!
Right on. There we go.
Now there's the answer we've been looking for. Now it's 10-6 with the extra point pending.
Skylar Judd takes the field. We'll see if he can make his 3-point game. So that happened off a turnover, Bless.
Exactly
what you were talking about. Sloppy throw by
Kick is up. Ooh.
That's good.
Good.
Boy, it looked like it missed left.
So now 10-7, Jay. War Dogs answered. Now the War Dogs go, hey, guess what?
Hey, we're here to play.
We can play some defense. We can put them in the end zone.
Yeah, we can
So
play.
now there's the response we were waiting on.
That's right.
The defense kind of held them, stopped them. Now the offense responds.
Come out and got it done.
But hey, guys, going back to the Spoonbill Wreckers, if you get an opportunity, go. Call Brian Baker. He can get you set up. You can find the Spoonbill Wreckers and Crane Wreckers. That's another thing he does, Crane Wreckers. It is Sandhill Cranes. They do them out on the other side of Oklahoma,
Yeah,
on the other side of Enid.
Around Alva, Woodward.
And they call those cranes the ribeye of the sky.
Well, I'm excited to try it. We're going to go in September or October.
And
It's
October the 28th, me and John and 3 of our other buddies from high school that we've stayed in contact with, or just like brothers to us, we're all going on a crane hunt with Brian Baker, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That'd be exciting. Yeah.
So log on to his website, Spoonbill Wreckers and Crane Wreckers. Check him out. Check him out. He's got videos on there. It's cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go.
And Brian runs a professional organization. He really does.
I don't know anybody that's went that didn't say they had a blast.
Yeah.
All right, Skylar Judd set to kick off. War Dogs back in this, 10-7. Jay leads. Here comes Judd. Approach the ball. Kick is high, deep, into ran. It's going to be fielded about the 5 or 6 yard line. He's got a little bit of a wall set up. He squirts up the middle. There's a big hold right in the middle.
And Skylar Judd comes up and makes that stop. All 135 pounds of him come up there and stuffed that big boy.
Hey, kickers are tough too.
Yeah, he's tough. Hey, Skylar Judd, he'll outwork anybody. He's tough as they come.
Have you seen his mom?
Yeah, she scares me.
I'm kind of scared of her.
You know who scares me?
Who? Her dad, yeah. He could like kill you with one finger.
Yeah.
His dad, Brent Judd, fireman there in Miami.
Has tree service.
And was a well-decorated Marine.
He's
Army. Army?
Judd's Army guy.
As Joe Harris was a Marine, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
But still, served our country, great guy. I'm still scared of him.
Hey, if you need tree work done after the storms, I invite you to get a hold of Brent. He's done some work for me, and he's really, really good. His prices are reasonable. And when he says he'll be there, and he gets the job done, gets it done right.
Hey, he didn't pay for that ad, but we're giving one for free.
That's all right. Well, his son just stopped a touchdown out there, bless. I think we're going to give him one free.
We're even. Mason Clark stuffs that one right there.
Yeah.
At the line of scrimmage, so let's bring up 2nd and 10. I'm looking. They're probably going to take a shot at the outside again here.
I think so. They're either going to go towards Jinx or out here towards Mora.
No, nobody's over there at Jinx.
And
so
here
it
comes.
does roll this way. He's looking. He makes the throw, and it's caught. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
He's out. He stepped out.
He's knocked out of bounds.
The J crowd's going wild, but the line judge has got him out here at the 27.
26 and a half, probably.
26. Ulysses Mora came off the block he was on.
By number 21.
And gets a safe touchdown.
Same kid, though.
Yeah.
So we're having trouble covering that kid for some reason. And we need to find somebody that can stay with him. But, you know, we are kind of young at our DB spots.
We are. Yeah, Ulysses is a junior.
Jinx is a sophomore, isn't he?
Yeah.
Snaps back, handoff, up the middle.
They're going to try.
And, he squirts through. He's got some room.
Didn't get him wrapped up.
He's going to be inside the 15 with another first down to about the 12.
Stop made by number 8 carries. Good for another Bulldog. First down.
So 10-7 here early in the second quarter. But the J Bulldogs threatening. 1st and 10 from the 12. One back in the backfield, 2 receivers out to each side. 2 backs in the backfield. There's a fullback right there. I didn't see him. There's the pass.
Pass caught. Touchdown.
Got him. He fights off 2 tackles.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Winfield to Kirk.
And Kirk makes the touchdown, making it 16-7 with 9:41 left here in the second quarter. So we're going to have to figure out a way to stop that, Bless.
Yes, we are.
We're going to have to move somebody around, get somebody a little taller on him. That kid's big and tall, and he can pick him up and put him down. Snap's not good. And so the extra point is no good as the kicker is met by 4 War Dogs.
The extra point attempt is no good.
So that keeps the score 16-7.
And Big Rio Jay Bulldog.
And we'll be right back on BulldogSports.com.
Never worry about your medications again when you use Osborne Drugs Pack My Meds. Pack My Meds packages your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications by the dose. Individual packets include the date and time that you need to take them. Up to a 30-day supply of every pill you take comes in a convenient box, and each packet can be easily torn off. It's safe, convenient, and you never have to worry or be confused about what medication to take or when to take it. Osborne Drugs in Miami.
All right, guys, welcome back to Jay. Jay's getting ready to kick off. They just scored, made it 16-7. Jay. It's going to be a deep, high end over kick. Burris is going to fill this one.
Right at
in
the
end
goal
zone.
line. He stepped back into it.
So it's going to be out at the 20.
Oscar's kick is a touchback. 1st and 10 for the War Dogs.
All right, well, it's time for the offense to answer. Bless, what are you doing? You texting people over there? We got problems?
We don't.
Okay. Grove got problems?
I think he forgot to turn his sound back on.
Oh, okay. But, yeah, we're going to have to offense is going to have to answer. Keep momentum going our way. Peyton out to Burris. Picks up a block by Throneberry. Ran out of bounds at the 25, looks
Pass
like.
is complete to number 13, Burris.
Going to pick up about 4. Bring up 2nd and 6.
Looks like run out of bounds by Kirk and Williams.
All right, my buddy Butch Holland, he's watching from Edmond. Oklahoma Christian just went up over Pauls Valley 6-0. Little score update and other football action here about the state. Butch says, go War Dogs. So here he lives in Stillwater, ought to be a Pioneers fan, and he's cheering our dogs on. Thank you, sir. Glad you watch every week.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, Butch is like Mr. War Dog Sports.
Yeah,
man.
he is. He's our ambassador down there. He really enjoyed our interview with Larry the other night.
Peyton back to pass.
And
he's being under pressure. He's going to throw one up here. Throneberry makes the catch. He's got the first down the 40-yard line.
I think he might have got away with a little bit of a push right there.
And not much of one.
Not much of one, but I said a little bit.
It's good for a 1st down.
He had to come back to the ball on that. Come back, made the catch, moved the chains. 1st and 10 from the 40. Coach isn't afraid to let Gavin throw it tonight. I like it. I'd like to see him get one to
handoff up the middle to McCleary. He keeps them legs churning, and he plows ahead for about 4 yards.
I'd like to see Burris get out in open space again.
Stop made by number 6, Williams.
Second and 6 now.
Down and 6.
Ball on the 44 of Miami. 8:09 left here in the second half.
2 receivers each side. McCleary in the backfield. Peyton takes a snap. He drops back to pass.
Oh, no. Get on that, Gavin.
And
that's recovered by Jay.
Jay's going to come up with that.
Boy, it is. High snap. Gavin couldn't hang on to it. Comes back to it, and Jay ends up getting it. And that was Butter again.
Butter's 48.
He's 44. He's right there.
Oh, but Butter 48's the one that come up with it.
Yeah. Well, they called the wrong one coming up with it because Butter's 44. Well, now the defense is going to have to make a stand here. Boy, we had momentum going our way there, Bless. Putting a good drive together, made some good plays, and get a little high snap right there, and Gavin can't hang on to it. Now it's Bulldog ball. 1st and 10 from the 30.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
And he's going to be down right there.
He's down, yeah.
At the 34-yard line, so a loss of 4 on that bad snap. That ball just rolled back there.
Yeah, it did.
Bad snap on the play.
Ball shouldn't be wet. It's dry as bone out here. Oh.
There's a snap. Quarterback rolls this side. He's going to be stopped by Carson Folks and Tanner Maple.
Oh, yeah, both of them.
Yeah, Carson had him around the ankles.
Yeah, he did.
And Tanner had him around the top.
Number 46, Folks.
So he's going to pick up a few. He's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
This may be 4-down territory for them.
Oh, sure. I don't know. We've not seen how much leg their kickers got. I know that's well within Skylar Judd's range.
Snaps back. He looks to throw.
There's a little
he's
pressure.
Under pressure. Throw over the middle. Caught. First down. Boy, they just went out there and sat down right in the middle of our defenders.
Came out there and sat down on the route, turned around, and
first down.
Ball was right there before anybody come back to him.
It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 18-yard line. 6:20 to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs trail 16-7.
Hey, there's our man, Mr. Clark.
Snaps back. He's going to hand it off right up the middle. Big hole.
Boy.
He's going to power ahead. He's going to have another first down. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Welch on the carry.
Yeah, we've been stuffing them up the middle.
Number 43.
Until we're out the end.
Meeting first.
Timeout, War Dogs, with 55 to go here in the second quarter.
Coach is going to have to come over and gather his guys and have them calm down a little bit.
What do you think, Ken Clark? I thought that Burris kick return was going to give us some momentum, and it did. But
yeah,
we got Ken Clark on here. Ken Clark, you're going to see his C4auto.com halftime show here in just a little bit, and we appreciate Sean or
Ken.
Ken, what did I say? Why was I trying to say Sean?
Nancy. No, bless.
But we appreciate Ken and Sarah and their sponsorship of our halftime show. I remember her name.
Yeah, I don't know why. Everybody seems to remember her. I'm like the chopped beef for the family.
But we appreciate you guys' sponsorship. You know, we can't do this without guys like you that are willing to throw out a sponsorship. This way we don't have to charge the school. We don't have to charge the viewer. You know, there's a lot of grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles that live other places that really get to log on and watch. Your family may be part of that.
Yeah. Actually, I will tell you, last week, Sarah was in the stands. Everything was going great against Sequoia. Anyway, a friend of hers, Misty, can't remember her last name, but she lives in North Carolina, didn't know about War Dog Sports, got on, started watching the game. She's like, oh, my gosh. Now she can connect from North Carolina, watch her alma mater. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a good – and I don't know if you're aware, but tonight's our first Grove broadcast.
No.
So, yeah.
You're doing it over at Grove tonight?
We signed Grove this year. So
oh, that's good.
Tonight's our first broadcast over there. And we hired a guy that him and his son are doing it over there. And so it's been kind of a hectic day for me.
It's the power of the internet. It's a wonderful thing.
Snaps back, handoff up the middle, and he is going to power his way. Not in the end zone, real close. He's going to be at about the half-yard line.
Yeah,
Welch
a
on
little
the
short.
carry. Met there by several.
But, you know, I think the Dogs tonight have come out here a little flat. Hopefully this next half they're going to get it a little bit turned on and everything will be fine.
Well, you know, I noticed there was a bunch of boys from Jay in the crowd last week when we played that 0-week game. They didn't play, so they were down there watching us knowing they had us this week.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know if they really got an advantage from that. I mean,
well, anytime you can get any intel is good, right?
But they're just big.
Well, that's the other. I remember going back to the youth league days. My gosh, there was a kid that just towered over all of our boys, and I thought, man.
He gets in the end zone that time.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 22-7, extra point pending.
But, you know, Jay has always been one of these teams that when we've played them, it's a 60-40. You know,
Right.
They've got it 6 out of 10 times. I mean, and not that we can't beat them. It's just you're going to have to find your strategy.
Well, you know, they've always been tough.
Mm-hmm.
They've always been well-disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
And they've always been big up front.
And their fans drink a lot at the youth games.
Do they?
I have a whole story about that. I'll tell you sometime.
They just made the extra point, so I'm going to tell you one. We're at a game one time in youth. My daughters cheered, so I was there. The J coaches on the other side. Our team hadn't scored in like 2 years.
Right.
Our team takes off down the field, breaks a long run, touchdown. We're going nuts.
Good night.
Yeah, we're going nuts because our kids finally scored.
You bet.
So we get the ball back. 2 plays later, we score again. We get the ball back. 3 plays later, we score again. You get the ball back, we score again.
You're a well-oiled machine at this point.
We score 4 touchdowns. Boom, boom, boom. We look across the way. And the J coaches are over there swinging on each other. I mean, they had to call the cops out there because they were over there punching each other.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You know, we have a lot of customers come to the lot, and they're from Jay, a lot of good people. But, man, I've been at some of those youth games, and I was always like, oh, my Lord, what's about to take place? You know, we were talking about, you know, people able to log in, watch the game. My daughter Paige just gave me a text and said, hey, I'm watching.
And where's she at? She's in Stillwater?
Stillwater, yep.
Well, I know she's like traveling all over because she took that truck you're trying to sell. She took it to Nashville.
Oh, yeah, she went to Nashville in that last weekend.
Tell me about that car.
So, yeah, that's a 2015 Lincoln Navigator. Got it for a great deal. We did a few things to it. She took it to Nashville. Runs out great. Had a guy call in yesterday, said, hey, I want to buy that. I called Sarah and said, hey, there's a guy wanting to buy that. She said, I thought this was my football truck. I was like, sir, I can't sell it yet. So, you know, I every time I buy something like that, she drives it for maybe a week, and then inevitably I sell it. So I told her I'd let her have this one for a little longer.
Well, you kind of owed her that for the fire truck purchase, right?
Oh, I'm telling you, that's better. Oh, don't get me. That's the best thing I've ever done.
Burris gets it.
Oh, nice hit by Tanner Maple.
He's got a seam, and he's going to be brought down about the 29-yard line.
That needed to be on ESPN this weekend.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. There you go.
That was a great hit.
But anytime you need a used vehicle, Ken Clark's the guy you need to call. If
bet.
he doesn't have it,
He'll
find what you have. He'll find your price range, and he'll even bring it to you.
Yeah,
I've seen where you deliver these things all over.
Yeah, you know, considering we're still pretty much in our infancy, I mean, we'll do whatever it takes, and it's amazing. People come in and say, "This is how much money I got. This is what I'm looking for," and because of my background in freight, I'm able to go out, buy it, and get it here, and you know, it's usually pretty darn reasonable.
Burst in motion. Oh my. They try that little trick play there, and that's going to be
I think that's a little horse collar, maybe?
Well, I think they're going to call a hit to the helmet there of some sort. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
If he had to call it, they may call it a face mask.
Stop for the Bulldog.
They may call this a face mask.
That'd be awesome.
For McCleary on the run, penalty flag's down.
I'll take it.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Good.
So
I was a little off. It was on the front, and I was looking off the back.
But anyway, if you're looking for a car, C4 Auto is the place to go. I see you post. You have a Facebook page. They go look, and there's a link to your inventory on there.
Yep. And right now we have so many. You know, when we buy stuff, we know we always got to do a little work to them. But we have got so many trucks right now that are getting something done. You know, nothing major, but we've been selling them as fast as we can get them. We can't get them fixed and on the lot, so keep watching over the next couple weeks.
And you sell them with a 3-month,
3,000 mile warranty free.
So, and that's gonna be a drive-by Peyton right up the middle. He's gonna pick up about 3 or 4.
Right.
And there's not very many used car lots that give you any type of warranty.
No. You know, and there's some cars we can't do that on if it's got over 200,000 miles because we don't actually write the warranties. We have a company that we work through. And but you know, if somebody buys something, and I mean, again, it's as is. I want to make that really clear. But you know, we try to work with them best we can.
Well, I saw one time there was a lady that I think she was a single and had some kids or something. You sold her a car. She started having problems with it, and you took it back and sold her another one.
Yeah, we did something like I remember that. But
and that's how you stay in business.
Yeah,
that's good customer service.
Yeah. And that's what you that's what you have to do in this business if you want to be successful.
I think he gets a yard there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I even think Daniel Allen's watching too. Hi, Daniel.
3rd down.
Hey, Daniel. I saw he's the starting right tackle. That's awesome. I'm so proud of that kid. I mean, not only is he a good football player, he's just a good kid.
You know, I tell you, I love his mother, Debbie. I kind of like Colby. But I tell you, Daniel is he's a great guy.
He's got the throw right to Burris. First down, out of bounds at the 35 or 45. He had that throw, and Burris hadn't even turned. When Burris turned, it was hitting him in the chest.
Yeah, it was
great throw.
Yeah.
You know where he learned to throw like that?
Probably Julie.
From his mom.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say it was not. It was not.
Yeah, you even know.
You know, I've seen Scott throw, and he didn't get it from Scott.
Yeah. Julie's in California tonight, so she's
I know.
watching. So.
She's probably on her phone watching, I think. She's an intense gal.
Oh, yeah. She'd already messaged me before we got on. Why aren't you on yet? I'm like, hey, chill out, chick. Calm down. Should be flying back from California and hunting me down.
Yep, no doubt.
Snaps back. Peyton throws. Caught by Swingle. He's going to
get up the field. Seth.
He's got
room.
Good
job. Run.
He's in the middle. And he's going to be brought
right.
down about the 20-yard line.
You know, Seth, how many times Seth – this is the first time Seth has got the ball this evening, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. He's always good for 10, it seems like.
And he got down to about the 20, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty
right at the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. There's 2:53 to go here in the second quarter, so it'll be really nice to punch this in before the half.
No doubt.
Get some momentum going in the locker room.
Yep, and they got the time to do it.
Peyton's going to keep this one. He's trying to get to the outside. There's a face mask right there.
I was getting ready to say. But I think they got the holding out there.
Where?
Number 9 on the tackle, Oscar.
And Peyton's getting up holding his hands like, why didn't you call it a face mask?
Yeah.
They did. They're going to call a holding there on us.
I think they're going to put a holding on us.
They totally ignored the face mask. We're about to rip his head off.
You know. Holding. There we go.
Holding is the call.
It would have been nice to get that face mask. I mean, heck, you know.
So Peyton's over talking to Coach Gardner right now. That penalty hurts right there.
Yeah.
You had a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now you got a 1st and 20 from the 30.
We got Scott Tressler watching tonight.
Scott Tressler, I tell you what, he's one of our sponsors too.
Mm-hmm.
TS3 Security. He's my security guy at my house. Does an outstanding job. Came in and put a system in.
Right.
Our house got burglarized. I called him and said, hey, I need a system.
Yep.
He was there within a couple days, had it put in. Made my family feel secure. So
little peace of mind.
And that's going to be bounced, incomplete.
Fastball's incomplete, intended.
You know, Damian, does Damian have any issues with the broken collarbone? Is that healed up pretty well?
Well, you know, last week he came out holding his shoulder after a hit, but he came back in. So I don't know if it just
probably a little stinger.
Yeah. And when he came out holding, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to Scott Tressler, you know, he grew up here, grew up in Miami, and was a war dog, and stayed around and built a business there. And I'm telling you, if you need security stuff, he's the guy to go with.
Right.
He's local. He'll be there. If you need something, he's just a phone call away.
And he's silly. He tells silly jokes. Oh, that's why I like the guy.
I think we're going to have a timeout, War Dogs here.
Timeout on the field.
Down to 2:24 to go. But yeah, when our house got burglarized, I was on my way back from Nebraska because I'd got the call our house got broke into. I was driving back from Nebraska. after talking to the police and everything else about our house, my next phone call was Scott Tressler.
Yeah.
And I said, dude, I got to have a security system because my wife and kids will not sleep in there without one.
Nah.
And it took him a couple days to get all the equipment in, but he got it in, came and put it in one day, and sure made everybody feel a lot more secure and safe.
Well, you know, and I'll tell you one other thing Scott did for us, because he put ours in as well, is the keypads. We wore one of the keypads out, pushing the buttons. So I called him up and I said, hey, Scott, I need another keypad. Just come put it in, whatever it costs. He's like, nah, I put those in. I replace those. That's part of the service.
Right.
I'm like, really?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and you know the wireless system. I don't know if you have the wireless system.
I know. I think we.
But
I
you
don't
know,
know
they
what
have
we
batteries,
have.
and the batteries go dead sometimes. And he comes over and replaces them, no problem.
Yep.
I know he has another local kid that works for him that's also a war dog.
Yep.
And can't remember his first name, but his last name's Edwards. But
Mr. Security guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snaps back. Peyton looks to throw here. He's going to roll.
Nice.
He throws short, and it's caught by Swingle at the 29. Only a pickup of about 2.
To number 83, Swingle.
Yeah, you know, I think the dogs, you know, get in, make something happen
Gain of
here.
1 on the play.
Great thing is you got
Third down
Skylar
and
Judd, who's got a
19.
great leg on him.
Third down.
Get close, get something, you know, before you go in. Make your adjustments, come back out, put the whoop on them.
Well, now we're in a tough situation here. It's 3rd and 19. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Burris down on the bottom. He's double teamed here. They're going to hand off to McCleary, and he's going to be stacked up and loses 2 yards.
Man. Blocking, so fundamental.
Another timeout here by the War Dogs.
McCleary on the carry.
I think. Hold on. Nope, it's the 4th down. Now,
Number
with
56,
these stopping,
Oswald.
now it's timeout
They're
Jay.
First.
So Jay thinks they got enough
Timeout
time to
on
try
the
to
field
score
for the
here.
Bulldogs.
So now decision time here. It's 4th and 22. Man. I don't know if you punt here. Do that.
Oh, Coach Strack. I still got his number. Isn't that awesome? Oh, Wade Walls. Yes, they do, Wade.
Which Coach Strack is that?
That's Jeremy.
That's Jeremy Strack?
Yeah.
You just have Coach Strack, you know, there's more than one.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know there's a bunch of hearts by it, so now I'm starting to wonder.
Well, I'll tell you
Girls won tonight.
Oh, we did that game.
Yeah,
I broadcast-
12-0.
yeah.
10 or 12,
12,
which was it?
12-0.
Okay, 12.
And both of them did a great job. I'll tell you what, Jeremy Strack, coaching third base, he was keeping them girls burning them bases up. You know, he was waving them around, and I love both of those guys. I want those 2 coaches to stay here for a long time,
Yep.
build our programs back, and really make something out of both them programs. And I'm behind them 100%.
Right.
And but the 12-0 win today was big. Snaps back. They are going for it here. Peyton looks to throw. He throws, back shoulder throw, and it's going to be short.
Yeah.
And incomplete. So Jay will take over on downs with 1:31 to go here.
Well, we'll get our defense back on the field.
But Becca Hopping hit a grand slam today.
Did she really?
And then Jesse Ishmael
I heard
hit
it.
a solo shot. And but when Becca came up to the plate, I said,
She called it?
I did.
You did? Awesome.
Yeah, I said, boys, right here, she's going to hit a grand slam. But then they wasn't going to pitch to her. They threw 3 balls inside. And I said, well, they may not pitch to her. Then they made a mistake. They put one over the plate, and she smoked it.
Good night, Vienna.
Yeah.
That's what you know, Dave Hunziker would say.
Yeah, but neither Coach Strack knew I was coming today, so I kind of surprised them when I was up in the booth and broadcasted that game. But I love doing their games.
You know, I've been out to some of their games at the school, and they're always great games. I need to go to more of them.
Snaps back.
Get in
throw. Caught by Kirk, who's burned us twice tonight. And Ulysses will knock him out of bounds about the 41-yard line.
Right in that area, yeah.
1:18 to go.
Well, right now, these guys better get some fluids in them, too. It's a sticky night.
Yeah, they're going to try to go deep here in a minute. We got an over-under out here on Kirk, who's burned us a couple times. It's Folks, puts him on his back. Oh, what's that for?
Well, I didn't see that one.
Stop made by number 21, Mora.
Paige, what was that?
They're calling a hold on Folks, but he didn't hold him. He pushed him to the ground. It was within 5 yards. That's a horrible call. That's within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage where the flag is.
Right.
They're going to call a hold on Folks right here. And that was not a hold. I watched that whole sequence happen, and he pushed him to the ground.
Yeah.
But he can do that within 5 yards.
Yeah. You know, tonight I don't want to say the refereeing has been bad, but there's been a few calls I've been like, really?
See, he's calling a hold.
Yep.
And then the coach pats him.
Holding is the call against the War Dogs. It'll be declined.
Is that when you start yelling home cooking?
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
But they declined the penalty anyway.
Yeah, no doubt.
So they moved Folks out here, like in a corner position, on the kid that's burned us a couple times tonight to body him up on the line of scrimmage.
Get our big boys up front in the backfield.
And that ball's dropped.
Winfield's pass is dropped by number 11, Peyton.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 46 with 54.4 seconds to go. So, yeah, we'll give Coach Strack some love.
Yeah.
We like both of those guys.
Those folks love their lawnmowers, too. I'm so impressed. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if they leave, I'm leaving. They got to stay. The Stracks, if they leave, I'm leaving. I want those two to stay for a long time. And he makes the catch, but he's stopped immediately by Ulysses.
Pass complete to
Mora.
Stop made by number 21, Mora.
And it's going to be a gain of about 6, maybe 7. Down to 49.7 seconds. And the clock has stopped because I guess he went out of bounds there.
Right.
We got 2 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Snaps back as the penalty flags. Must have been movement. Yeah, movement on the wide receivers over there.
You know, I'll tell you what, their line is a pretty good-sized line.
Yeah.
You look at it from this angle, and you're like, holy cow.
Yeah, they're pretty big up front. That's what I was talking about earlier. You know, they're a lot bigger than what Sequoia was last week.
Yeah. You know, what's funny is in the youth league, again, going back, you know, a while, they had a kid that just, again, towered. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I don't know if he still plays ball or here, and if that's him down there, and we just finally caught up a little bit. But, my gosh, he was just a monster.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 8. 47.5 seconds to go in this half. Snaps back, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. He's got room to run.
Get up
He
front.
throws a nice play.
Good job.
By Jinx over there to knock that ball away.
No flag.
Pass falls incomplete. I believe intended for Kirby. It'll bring up 4th down and 8.
So now going to stack 3 receivers to each side. Actually, there's going to be 2 linemen with a receiver behind them stacked over here on either side. They're going to throw to this side.
Oh, my gosh, they've got everybody stacked over there.
He moved early. Delay a game.
Penalty flag is down.
Well, we're going to get the ball back with a little bit
Delay
of something.
Game against the Bulldogs.
They still got a 4th down to go here.
Oh, no. Nice, yeah.
But now it's going to be a 4th and about 13.
Yeah.
I'm going to set the game clock back to 40 seconds for this 4th and 13. Did he show which way he was going to throw that time?
No, I didn't. I kept kind of looking down there trying to see what my son was doing, to be honest with you.
Snap is back. He's going to quick kick. And it's going to bounce and roll. Golly, they got a good roll.
That was a stellar roll.
Down to about the 12. So the War Dogs going to have the ball on the 12 with 30.4 seconds to go.
Be awesome to make something happen right here.
Well, you know, I would say in most situations you take a knee and go to the locker room and try to figure some stuff out. But with Coach Gardner, you're probably going to try to make something happen.
You know, yeah. I think what was it? Mike Leach said it takes a pirate to kill a soldier.
Right.
You know, so you might as well see what can happen. Which Mike Leach is one of my heroes, by the way. That guy is not intense, but his what he says just blows my mind half the time.
Well, it's pretty funny because he says some pretty off-the-wall stuff. But then you think about it, and it makes sense.
It does.
So we're going to have two receivers each side, McCleary in the backfield with Peyton. Snap is back. He's going to hand off to McCleary. McCleary's going to get up the middle. He's going to gain about 3 and be stopped. And I think that's going to be the last play of this half.
For McCleary on the carry, but they're first by 56 Oswald.
All right, they're trying to get to the line. They're down to 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6. Snap is off, so they'll get this last play. He throws one up.
Thornberry right there.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be incomplete, and that's going to end the half.
Pass ball's incomplete.
The War Dogs trail 23-7, and we're going to run some commercials. We'll be back on WarDogSports.com.
That's the end of the first half with your score of 23-7.
Nice Concrete Construction is Northeast Oklahoma's leading concrete contractor. Founded in the mid-1980s, Nice Concrete Construction has come a long way since the early days, offering services for all earthwork, commercial concrete, residential concrete, and specializing in road construction and concrete parking lots. Big or small, Nice Concrete Construction has got you covered. Give us a call at 918-540-2259 or look us up on Facebook.
Security Bank and Trust Company is your full-service, locally owned community bank that has proudly served the Miami, Oklahoma area since 1922. Security offers you 3 convenient locations, 2 in Miami and 1 in Afton. At Security Bank, our staff works hard to understand the industry you operate in, working to nurture new ventures and help provide capital for key strategic decisions. We offer tailored solutions in a wide array of industries. What can we do for you? Thank you for banking with Security Bank.
Whoever said college kids are afraid to get their hands dirty has never been here. We've got a 200-acre farm and an equine facility equipped with 60 horse stalls, and we don't stop there. We've got 11 student groups and hands-on learning opportunities across 4 different degree programs. Come visit us online at neo.edu/ag and learn why we're the #1 place for Aggies. NEO Ag, branded in tradition for 100 years.
Bill Records is the #1 here in the United States. I come from Brazil just for these guys. Thank you so much, Brian.
Never worry about your medications again when you use Osborne Drugs Pack My Meds. Pack My Meds packages your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications by the dose. Individual packets include the date and time that you need to take them. Up to a 30-day supply of every pill you take comes in a convenient box, and each packet can be easily torn off. It's safe, convenient, and you never have to worry or be confused about what medication to take or when to take it. Osborne Drugs in Miami.
War Dog fans, are you in the market to buy or sell a home? Then Enio Realty Group, with its 14 sales professionals, are here to serve you. At Enio Realty Group, they are focused on residential, farm and ranch, commercial property sales and marketing, as well as real estate auctions. Enio Realty Group will provide you step-by-step guidance through the process of selling or buying your property. They want the experience to be one you enjoy, and will do anything in their power to remove the stress and uncertainty. Enio Realty Group, where your dreams matter.
Family Dental Associates is a proud supporter of War Dog Athletics. Dr. Folks and his staff have been serving War Dog Country for over 10 years. They are a comprehensive dental practice with a focus on restoring and improving each patient's oral health. Dr. Folks offers many procedures including root canals, crowns, bridges, dentures, and a state-of-the-art cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Folks' staff is also there for your everyday need, whether it's regular cleanings, tooth whitening, or even insurance questions. Please feel free to give Family Dental Associates a call at 918-542-3337 and schedule your appointment today.
Lessons are learned here. Traditions are honored here. Memories are made here. Pride is instilled here. We are Miami Public Schools.
We are War Dog! We are War Dog! We are War Dog! This is the War Dog way!
Welcome to War Dog Nation.
All right, guys, you saw some of our sponsors there. Enio Orthopedics Rehab, Bearskin Fitness Center over in Wyandotte, and Boho Groove. Boho Groove makes hats for women, and it's a former War Dog that owns this store. You can log on to her Facebook page, bohogrove.com, or excuse me, Boho Groove on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then there's a link on there to go to her Etsy store. Last week I said Pinterest, but it's Etsy that she has her store on. And I mean, she has the War Dog hat, which you saw. She has OU hats, OSU hats, upside down Longhorn hats.
I like that one.
She has like religious hats with crosses on it. She has hats that are definitely not religious. I mean, she has something for everybody. So go on there, look at her inventory, and if you have an idea of something you want, she don't have it,
She can probably make it.
Send her a message. She'll get it whipped up for you.
Yeah.
But Boho Groove, look them up on Facebook, like their Facebook page. That way you'll keep up to date on what they're doing. So, John, our War Dogs tonight.
Boy, we're struggling.
And I'm going to put up one more ad here real quick.
Well, I was trying to put up the ad for c4auto.com, and for some reason it's not there. So we did talk to Ken, and this is the c4auto.com halftime show. We appreciate Ken and Sarah and their sponsorship for sure. And if you're looking for a good used car, C4 Auto is the place to go. So we got about 7 minutes here left in the halftime. You saw the War Dog band go, and this is the J band going now. But our War Dogs are struggling really on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah.
We're having some trouble getting it punched into the end zone.
We're having trouble finishing.
Yeah, we are. We are having trouble stopping the run up the middle.
Yeah.
The one receiver has got us a couple times.
Right. He's going to be a problem all night, and he's going to be a problem for other teams all season. They're going to win a lot of games.
But we got the runs up the middle, right up the middle.
Yeah, we were stopping them for a good bit, and then they broke off a couple at critical times that just proved costly to us. Picked up some critical first downs for them, and made things tough. Now, we have had some things not go our way as well. We can play with these guys. We just can't catch a break on some stuff, too.
Right. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, I don't know.
We had our principal and vice principal, they're looking to talk to this lady. Now she's running down here. So
there's no telling.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Maybe a little drama down here at the.
She's still running.
Well, what's she running for? I don't know. Now they're letting her out the gate. I think they're going to chase her down. No, I don't know. I think somebody's got something going on. I see a fireman right there headed over there, too. Somebody's got a little medical issue, I think, Bless. Down there in the west end zone by their field house here at J.B. Earp Stadium. So they're going to get them attended to, I'm sure. Yeah, something went on. But anyway, we're watching the J High School band out here. Eli, let's get the camera moved over and pick those guys up. They do a good job. Not a very big band, but sound pretty good, really. It's yeah, you're right, Bless. It was a long half for the Dogs, but we're down 16. That's not an insurmountable task. We just got to get some stops, and we got to put some points on the board. We've got to be able to make some touchdowns, and we've had some things just nearly happen. Damian Burris, they made a shoestring tackle, saved a touchdown, and he was running one back. So there's just been, just a couple little things like that could have went our way. Would have made a big difference in that score up there.
Well, we cough up the ball on that fumble when we was moving it too.
Yeah.
And that's not, we can't give up the ball like that.
No.
You got to have takeaways. And I know, these are kids, and sometimes it just happens. But and maybe it's a good play by the other team. But
they're playing varsity too.
Yeah, we got to have some things go our way for sure in the second half. We're only down 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions.
Yeah, we can come back.
We can make this up for sure. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments are made at halftime.
Mm-hmm. I think especially in that defensive backfield back there, we got to put somebody on number 1 that can run with that kid.
Well, and I'm going to say something that I'm not trying to bash on anybody, but if you've been around War Dog football very long, you'll know what I mean.
He keeps it real.
The last couple of years, when we go in the locker room trailing in the game, we didn't make very many adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
We come out and play the exact same way we played in the first half. Since Coach Gardner's got here, you've seen that change.
You're right.
You've seen the adjustments start to happen in the locker room, and you come out and you're trying something different. I wouldn't be surprised if you come out in the second half and you may not see Damian Burris playing on that kid.
Yeah, that would not surprise me a bit.
Now, I don't know that's going to happen.
Put our fastest guy on their fastest guy. And
I'm not trying to second-guess Coach Gardner in any stretch, but I'm just saying he will try to make some type of adjustments. He's not going to go in and go, okay, guys, we're getting whooped. Go out there and get whooped again in the second half. He's not that kind of guy.
No, he's not. That's the definition of insanity, trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
But you know what? Here's the thing. The Jays went in the locker room.
And they're going to make adjustments as well.
And they know that we're going to make adjustments to what they've been doing, so they're going to try to adjust a different way.
Yeah.
They're not going to come out and just keep what they're doing.
No.
But I guess if they're successful and it keeps working, they might. But,
well, they are winning the battle up front. We won it last week against Sequoia, and these guys are winning up front against us tonight. They're just big, strong, physical guys up front on both sides of the ball for them, and that's why we're really having a hard time moving the ball up the middle like we were able to last week.
Right.
And, we've not seen Tanner Maple carry the ball tonight, I don't think.
Maybe once.
Maybe.
But.
Yeah, but
But I don't know. You may be right. He may not.
I don't know that he has, and they may be saving his legs. He's doing all kinds of good stuff on defense. But another thing that hurt us too, Bless, that made a big difference here was, we had and here comes the fire people coming by here, and that don't look good. Looks like a Miami fan there is getting loaded into the ambulance. They come by there with her in the gator there with the medical personnel, and they're gonna load her up, and I bet she's gonna go to my new work. So we'll see what that's going on with that. Pray for that.
Yeah, you may send out a prayer right now.
Exactly.
Lady War Dog fan, and we don't want to speculate on anything.
No.
But if they're loading them up in an ambulance, that means that there's something going on.
Something going.
And we saw.
Let's hear it one more time.
We saw our principal, vice principal,
band.
and them coming by, so we kind of knew it was something. Here comes your War Dogs coming out of the locker room over there.
Will compete at the Miami Music and Motion Contest.
You can see the War Dogs coming out over there, far side of the field.
Classic Marching Contest, the Beggs High School Marching Contest, and at the OSS.
Coach Satterwhite up here says he thinks that was a J fan. I just saw she had on a white T-shirt, and I know we're having white out tonight. It didn't.
It wasn't because our principals walked down there, and they rolled around. Now they're walking back. So it was definitely one of our fans because she had an M on the front of her shirt. And I know they've got some concerned looks. So
we're located near the concession stand. Need to get down there and see them.
Well, let me turn this over to you, Bless. We're about to have kickoff. I'm going to check in with our Grove crew.
Did he call you? No, it shouldn't. Sorry, I'm texting somebody real quick. So both teams are getting warmed up here. John's checking on the Grove deal for us, see what's going on.
Yeah, Bless and I are trying to manage two different broadcasts this evening, and our Grove team's having some technical difficulties. It's their maiden voyage, and we'll get those things bucked out.
And I'm not too worried about it because the video's clean. The video looks good.
Video's clean, yeah.
The audio's what's an issue.
Right.
That's something that we can easily rectify. If that's the only problem we're having, people can still see it.
Sure.
They can still see what's going on. They're just not getting that play-by-play. It's giving him a chance to do his play-by-play and still get his feet wet. We'll get that problem fixed. We had more problems with this when we started War Dog Sports the first time.
Yeah, we did.
So,
growing pains.
So I'm not too worried about just audio. We can handle audio issues. And it may be the Wi-Fi unit I gave him.
It's
we
not,
can get another Wi-Fi unit.
I think our signal down there is not great, though. It's down in that bowl, too.
Yeah, we've broadcast from there many times, though, the same way, with the same unit.
Yeah. We'll get her bucked out.
And, we're not that far away, and we're running fine, so.
Well, I'm sure it's a problem with AT&T's. Probably what it is.
Yeah, well, I don't even know. We're on AT&T here?
I don't know who we're on here, but.
Yeah, we're on LTE here. And they got LTE over there. This shouldn't be a problem over there either, but. All right, guys, we're getting ready to get this thing rolling again. Again, we thank C4Auto.com for their halftime sponsorship. Kickoff is low and onside, and Jay will recover it. Hey.
Judge's kick is down by number
now it won't be on the web
44,
side at all.
Butter. First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Instead of just the Wi-Fi unit.
Welch on the carry. Met there first by number 65, Clark. Penalty flag is down.
All right, folks. Bless is going to try to fix the Grove broadcast here. They're having some technical difficulties. So we are going to go back here with the second half. It's Jay Bulldogs with the ball. It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 39. Looks like we got a penalty on us.
On War Dogs sideline.
Oh, sideline call. Well, yeah, they were unhappy about a non-call over there. And so they're going to push us back 5 yards. So the officiating crew hadn't cut us any breaks tonight. I know that. You got two wideouts, one top, one at the bottom. High formation handoff. He's going to go right up the middle. Found a little bit of a seam. Gets stopped. Looks like he's going to be a little short.
Stop made by number 43, Maple.
Tanner Maple got in there and got that stop before he made the first down. It's 3rd and, well, the scoreboard says 4, but they're in it maybe 4 inches. I think they're going to want to measure this. Tim McCrary, your referee out there tonight. He's local refs a lot of sports, basketball. Oh, they're going to call that a first down.
The run is a first
So
down for the
moving that.
Bulldogs.
Of course it is. So they move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 43-yard line. Actually, they don't even know. It's 48. There, they fixed it. 2 wide receivers. Single back behind the quarterback. Handoff, he's going to come to the left side. Picks up about 5.
Welch on the carry.
Jay got away with a hold.
44, Horn there to meet him, as well as 43.
A little bit of scuffling down there in the pile as Tanner Maple got kicked a little bit by the ball carrier and didn't appreciate that too much. Handoff going to the right, gets stuffed, picked up a couple.
Kirk on the carry.
Nice play by Maple right there.
And it was. You know, we're making some good stops. It's just we'll get them
Made by number
3rd and 6, and 3rd and 7, 3rd and 5, and can't get the stop made.
Hey guys, if you get an opportunity while you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. We need 100 people to get subscribed to our channel, so we won't have to do this embed code thing, and it'll really help us out.
Yeah,
so.
no kidding.
And then if you subscribe to it, anytime we go online for any broadcast, you'll get a notification saying we're online. And with a link, you can click right to it.
There's Horn coming up for some
Oh,
pressure.
wide open.
Wide open is Butters. Going to get dragged down from behind. Who is that?
Pass complete to number 44, Butter. Stop made by number 6, Revis. That's good for
That's
another
Christian
Bulldog
Revis on the
first
stop.
down.
Christian, a junior, or sophomore actually, excuse me. He's our backup quarterback as well, but he's playing safety tonight. So I think that's the adjustment that we were talking about, Bless.
Yeah, they threw it to somebody else.
Yeah.
They brought him across the middle there.
Yeah.
What we got here?
I don't know. They're going to come over and talk about something. I think the Miami people are yelling too loud and they don't like it. Well, they didn't like something we did.
Sideline infraction against the War Dogs.
This is horrible.
What's that?
Another,
Yeah, I know.
Another sideline
Yeah.
infraction on us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where he's standing at, we didn't
Not
have
even
anybody down there.
No, not even anywhere near the play. Yep.
Thank you, Paige Clark, for subscribing to our channel. Tell all your friends and family to subscribe as well.
Yeah. Help us out here. And, hey, while you're at it, go over to the ridgerunner.tv page and subscribe to that one because that one's giving us problems tonight, too.
So he's going to be inside the 10. So bring up the second down.
Number 43, Maple, and number 6, Rivas.
Ridge Runner's moving the ball on the ground here.
Brings
A
up
little bit at a
second down
time.
and
2nd and 7 now, ball from the 9. 8:55 here left in the third quarter. Bulldogs with a 23-7 lead and threatening.
That's going to be a good stop right there.
Stop right there.
Probably no gain.
Met there by number 65, Clark.
Mason Clark.
Mason Clark getting in there.
See what happens, Paige? You like our, subscribe to our page, and your brother makes a tackle.
There you go.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So it looks like our Ridge Runner feed is not working right now for them. So
it's getting ready to be.
That's why Bless is trying to get that figured out. He's getting ready to be. And they just called us for a pass interference. Give me a break. Because our War Dogs sure can't catch one tonight. We're playing the Bulldogs and the Zebras. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't even close to being pass interference.
Pass interference is the call against the War Dogs.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Half a distance to the goal. Still be third down and 3.
So the ambulance never left from over there, so I don't know if they're going to try to treat her.
I wonder if it was a hydration thing.
I think it may have been. Well, there's one pulling off, but he don't have the lights and sirens on, so.
He stopped.
There we go.
Coy on the carry.
Boy, I mean, there was 5 white jerseys right there. Revis in on that, McCormick in on that, Moore in on that.
Clark there to meet him first.
Mason Clark got in there and got a piece of it too. Got to him first. 4th and 2.
Fourth down for the Bulldogs.
4th and 2 from the 2. I don't know how they get a first down, but I'm sure the officiating crew found some way to give it to them. I was going to call 4th and 1 from the 1. Okay. There. Nice play right there.
That's Kamumo. Kamumo in there.
That is Keegan Kamumo come through there. Big man with some speed. Come busting through there and stop that. Nice goal line stand right there by the War Dogs. So we're going to take over on downs. But bad news is we're on our own 3. But we kept points off the board, so that's the good news.
Turnover on downs. Be 1st and 10 for the War Dogs.
So nice stop right there. Nice play right there by Keegan. He was on fire. You know, he played really hard last week too, and had some good stops and showed some physicality and some aggression here that I like. He's a big, strong boy, and I like seeing him, you know, get out there and play with some passion, have a little fire in his belly. And nice.
That's
Gavin Payton.
Payton on the carry. Stop made by
He's
Kirk.
going to rip off right about 11 yards, maybe 12, moving the chains. Had a nice hole right in the middle. Gave him some room to run. He got going downhill and got 10, 12 yards ripped off there before the Bulldogs got him stopped. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 15. Payton back to pass. Turns, looks for Throneberry. Threw it off his back foot. Falls short. Throneberry's trying to come back to it. Couldn't get there. Making it 2nd and 10 from the 15.
To bring up 2nd down and 10.
Payton looking for somebody to throw to. Oh, my goodness. Lacey nearly had that.
Pass ball is incomplete, intended for number 3, Lacey. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 10 now. And we are on top of the press box, and the stadium speakers are literally 10 feet and right at ear level from us and from our coaches. And they're trying to communicate with the sideline, and they are making it difficult for us. That's why we appreciate it when we're at home. Snaps back, Payton back to pass. He's looking for somebody. He's looking for Burris. Burris comes back to it. Can't make the catch. Out of bounds. Pass is incomplete anyway.
Number 13, Burris.
So it's 4th and 10.
It'll bring up 4th down.
And so we're going to have Payton. Looks like he's back to punt. Snaps back. Woo, gets it away just in time. Right at the 49, it's fielded by number 1. He's going to come out to his left, and he's dragged down.
Kirk on the return.
I'll have to wait till the...
Run out of bounds by number 1, McFetridge.
Yeah, McFetridge ran him out of bounds. I think he's a freshman, and he wears a flag on the field, too.
Penalty marker is down on the field.
Yeah, we'll see what they're going to call. Yeah, they picked it up. What are they going to call? Holding.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back. All right, blocking
Penalty
the back
against
on
the
Jay.
Bulldogs.
That's going to move him right back to where the ball was fielded at the 49. So that negates the decent return. So we got receivers stacked on both sides of the field, both ends, one top, two bottom, single back in the backfield. Bulldogs turn to look at the sideline for the call. 13 seconds of the play clock, plenty of time. Handoff up the middle. There's a flag. And there's 4 War Dogs right there making that stop.
On the carry, mid there first by number 46, Folks.
Clay McCormick a little slow to get up. Carson Folks limping around a little bit. Probably got a little thigh bruise there.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
And that's holding on Jay. So that's going to back him up. 1st and 20. Handoff taken, runner goes right. Boy, he went nowhere. Guy stayed, and that was Tanner. on the stop. Guy stayed in their lane, stayed home, and stopped that. One Clay McCormick gets up limping.
They'll bring up second down.
Let's see what they. Yeah, he's going to come out. He's going to come out and stretch and get a breather there. He trots off the field in good shape, though. Maybe got some motion up front early. That'll move them back 5 more.
Movement against the Bulldogs.
So 2nd and 25 here. War Dogs with a chance to make a stop if we can keep from doing anything silly for the next couple plays. There's a snap. Here comes the rush. That's Kamumo. There's a flag down. That'll be a hold. They're going to string that out and run him out into his own sidelines.
Penalty marker down.
That was Tanner Maple, and I can't see who the other one was. The penalty is going to go against the Bulldogs, probably a hold. It is a hold.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
Backing them on up. Christopher Morris, the score is 23-7. Jay leads with 5:08 left in the third quarter. But it is 2nd and 35 for the Bulldogs. They keep going backwards with penalties. There's an option. He's going to keep it, cuts inside. There's another flag. He's got some room here. And he's getting drugged down in front of the War Dog sideline after a good gain, but not enough.
Stop made by number 1, McFitridge.
And little action there between Tanner Maple and one of the J players after the whistle. And see what happens now. There was a flag on that play, and we got another hold. That makes it 2nd and 40.
Is the call against the Bulldogs.
This would be a perfect time for a turnover.
I agree, Bless. It is 2nd and Bella Vista, Arkansas for the J Bulldogs here.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
2nd and 50, excuse me. They got half the field to go to get a first down. There's a little momentum over there on the blue and white side.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, we went in the locker room down 23-7.
Yeah.
We got 4:54 to go in this third quarter. We're still down 23-7.
Yeah.
And I missed part of that because I was trying to
fix some stuff, yeah.
But the audio issues with Grove, we're just going to have to worry about between games here, between this week and next week. The video looks great, but I'll get it taken care of.
Yeah, Chris Morris, the J is winning 23-7 over your War Dogs. So now the ball is down on the 10 of Jay after a series of holding penalties and a bunch of other stuff. And they just went backwards. The scoreboard says 2nd and 51. To get a first down, they're going to have to come out here beyond the 41-yard line.
I guarantee if they get a first down, Coach Gardner may blow a gasket.
He may absolutely lose it. He may lose his mind. He may come out here and line up himself.
Now, 2 receivers, top of your screen, single back, snaps back. They're going to pitch to that running back. He's going to cut back inside. He's going to be stopped after a gain.
Not much.
He's going to gain about 5 or 6.
It definitely wasn't 51.
65 Clark was one of the War Dogs in there to meet him.
Yeah, Christopher, to watch the game, you just go get on our YouTube channel, probably the easiest thing. And our YouTube channel name is War Dog wardogsports.com. Just go to YouTube, get on wardogsports.com, and watch it live on there. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We need subscribers, and that would fix a lot of our technical difficulties that we've had the last 2 games. So that's probably the easiest way, or you can get it on our Facebook page and link to it through there too.
He's going to pass.
He's going to pass.
He's got a guy open.
He does.
Oh, almost picked off by Jinx.
There was nearly your interception. There was nearly your turnover. As it is, it's 4th and 46.
You think they're going to go for it?
I would. Why not?
They're running the punt team on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one to go for, especially deep in your own territory. But, Damian Burst is going to set up shop about the 50. So the War Dogs are going to get good field position here.
It's a good time for a run back here, Damian.
And you still got 4 minutes to go.
You know what else is a good time for? A block punt.
Yeah. You got 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. This ball game's not over by any stretch.
Let's get Clay McCormick through there and block his punt. What do you say? And there comes Clay. Doesn't
Kick
get
is
there
off.
in time.
Burris is going to let it bounce. He should have went up and caught that.
He should have.
And hit a J player.
Are you having problems, Bless?
Well, I've been focused on Grove.
I know. Yeah, I called the Bulldogs Ridge Runners a while ago. My wife gently brought my attention to it.
Well, we don't like either one, so it's about the same, right? And so the ball's at the 48-yard line.
Number 25 win. 1st and 10 for the War Dogs.
The War Dogs take over at 48 in their own territory, so good field position.
Yeah. Just 4 minutes here nearly left in the 3rd quarter.
Two receivers to each side. Snap is back. Peyton fakes the handoff, rolls to his left.
He's going to throw big.
He throws. He's got a man.
There he does. Lacey.
Lacey got it. He's going to cut it the middle. Ball's loose.
Ball.
And Jay got it off the carom. Gosh.
Oh, my goodness. We finally make a play.
Complete to number 3, Lacey. On the play. Recovered by the Bulldogs.
Fumbled right into the hands of their defensive back there. That's their number 1. And Jay's going to have another crack at it.
Man.
Now from back here.
We just can't catch a break tonight.
We can't. We just.
Big play right there, big momentum builder, and then at the other end, the ball gets stripped loose, and Jay comes up with it. Dang.
Looks like a Ridge Runner feed is up, but the sound is still wonky. So we'll try to get that fixed, get those difficulties figured out. Pass out to the flat. He ain't going to get away from Carson Folks.
Pass complete to
He's going to be.
Stop made by number 46.
He might got a half yard, maybe a yard.
Yeah.
Yep, he got a full yard.
Yeah, Carson got a hold of him and was like, sit down, boy. You ain't going nowhere. So 2nd and 9 now with the ball on the J19 here in the 3rd quarter. 3:13 left with 23-7 lead for Jay.
Oh, right up the middle.
Right
Bam!
middle.
He's pounded.
And Tanner Maple says, get you some of that.
Welch on the carry, met there by number 43.
There was a big hole there.
Yeah, that closed in a hurry.
Tanner Maple closed that hole.
Yeah.
And smacked him right in the mouth. I mean, he did get a 3-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 6. But still, that looked like it was getting ready to be a lot more.
Yeah, it was. Boy, he closed that gap in a hurry. I think that running back was thinking he was going to get a big gain out of that, and Tanner said, no, sir, not today.
Snaps back. He looks to throw.
He's looking to throw.
He pump fakes. Now he's in
Now
trouble.
He's in trouble.
He's going to have to run, and he's going to be sacked by Kamumo.
Kamumo
and Mason Clark.
Mason Clark, and he's going to be a little slow getting up.
The keeper, stop made by number 55, Keegan.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen an official help a player up, Bless. Have you?
Bring up 4th down.
Just an observation. Anyway.
Now we hold him. We're going to have to punt again. He lost a couple on that play. Maybe 3, so it's going to be a 4th and
So War
8.
Dogs make 2 stops, you know, and those were not aided by Bulldog defense, by Bulldog penalties.
Right.
You know, those were legit stops. They couldn't even get 10 yards out of that. And
Burris is camped down about the 42 or 43
so here
in
we
War
go
Dog territory.
again.
high end over end kick
Now
spiral.
catch this.
And he's going to let it bounce again, and he stumbles, and it's going to roll dead. What is Burris doing?
I don't know.
At that point,
he's afraid to not.
I mean, if you're going to let the ball hit, then you got to get away from it.
Yeah.
You can't get over there and act
nearly
like,
hit him.
Yeah.
Nearly hit him.
Well, and he's over there trying to touch it.
I don't know what he's thinking. I bet you he gets told about it.
Well, that ball should have been caught.
That ball should have been caught.
He should have never had a roll.
I mean, after dropping that one,
where he was standing is where the ball bounced.
Yeah.
It was kicked right to him.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure to get talked about.
So they're going to send 2 receivers to each side. McCleary will be in the backfield with Peyton. 1:35 to go here in the third. War Dogs trail 23-7. Past the Swingle, and he's hit immediately.
We're going to lose some on that one.
The block was missed out here by the other receiver, number 2. Not sure who's number 2.
Pass complete to
Eli, who's number 2?
Swingle. Good defensive play there by number 25. Win.
No, whoever he is, he's coming out.
Yeah.
Or he's switching sides. Nope, he's coming out.
He's coming out. We don't have our rosters up here with us, and some of these kids, some of the sophomores and
got 2 to each side
and
again.
freshmen, we just don't know yet.
Peyton will pass, drops back. He throws one off his back foot, and Burris
was
falls down.
there, and he slips down.
Incomplete, intended for 13. Burris.
Yep, he slips and falls down.
Oh, if he hadn't have fell down, that was going to be a catch.
It'll bring up 3rd down.
Number 2's coming in. Burris went out. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
Less than a minute left here in the third quarter. Your War Dogs trail 23-7 to the J Bulldogs.
Timeout,
War Dogs. Probably a good idea.
Well, they're not very happy. People didn't know where they were supposed to line up right there.
Yeah.
And,
a little bit of confusion.
You're on 3rd and 11. You don't want a penalty right there.
Nope.
And number 2 is the one getting the talking to. So, young kid being put in. I'm not sure who it is, but he must be young because we haven't seen him before.
Yeah.
I don't recognize the number. But, he's getting put in some situations, and you got to be ready to go. So we got my good friend Ricky Walden on watching.
Nice.
And I've known Ricky since Little League Baseball. We used to play Little League Baseball. We lived a block away from each other, him and his brother Jerry. And I think he lived he lived 2 doors down from Sedbury when we were growing up. All right, 2 wide outs to each side again. McCleary in the backfield with Peyton. 3rd and 11. Peyton rolls to his left. He makes a throw. There's flags down. The catch is not made. It's incomplete, but there's 2 flags down in the backfield.
Pass falls incomplete.
So we had former War Dog Kevin Bass on watching tonight as well. And Kevin's like deaf. He always tells me, turn the mics up. Turn them up. But it's either Kevin needs to turn his hearing aids up or we're going to blow everybody else out of their house because it's pretty high right now.
You're loud sometimes.
I am loud sometimes.
Yeah.
I would like to be loud right now, so we need to score a touchdown so I can be loud.
Exactly.
So they could decline the penalty because the pass was incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 11. Punt team comes out. Kevin Bass works there at Vance Ford. I have tried to get Vance Ford to be a sponsor.
I don't know why they don't.
Well, Kevin Bass is called the Deal Maker. He calls himself the Deal Maker.
I don't see him up here calling you making
or the
any
Deal
deals.
King or something. I don't see him making a deal with his boss to get us a check for a sponsorship.
I'm with you.
Here comes a punt.
Punt's away.
That's a better punt for Gavin, but it's right to the guy. He catches it at the 45, and he's trying to get outside. And that is
Jinx had a hold of him first. Brought him to the ground.
And then Revis, I think. Is Revis one?
Stop made by number 12, Jinx.
McFedrick? Okay.
McFedrick.
He came in and helped out.
Yep.
The ball's going to be at midfield.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. As the fourth quarter, that third quarter's just nearly done here. 40 seconds left. And the Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 right at midfield.
One receiver to each side, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. And no good there. He was first hit by number 58.
Yeah.
And then Maple and
McCormick was
come in and cleaned it up.
Horn was in on that a little bit.
Don't think they're going to get another playoff here. They may. 20 seconds to go here in the
Look
third.
like they're in any hurry to.
2nd and 11. Down to 15.
Yeah, they're going to let the clock run out. Yeah, their coaches are telling them, let it run out.
So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 23-7, Jay leads. But the War Dogs have played defensively a lot better in this second half.
Heck yeah. That was the adjustments we were talking about.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break. Let's see from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back on WarDogSports.com.
Nice Concrete Construction is Northeast Oklahoma's leading concrete contractor. Founded in the mid-1980s, Nice Concrete Construction has come a long way since the early days, offering services for all earthwork, commercial concrete, residential concrete, and specializing in road construction and concrete parking lots. Big or small, Nice Concrete Construction has got you covered. Give us a call at 918-540-2259 or look us up on Facebook.
Security Bank and Trust Company is your full-service, locally owned community bank that has proudly served the Miami, Oklahoma area since 1922. Security offers you 3 convenient locations, 2 in Miami and 1 in Afton. At Security Bank, our staff works hard to understand the industry you operate in, working to nurture new ventures and help provide capital for key strategic decisions. We offer tailored solutions in a wide array of industries. What can we do for you? Thank you for banking with Security Bank.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's 2nd and 11. The Bulldogs take the snap. He's going to make the throw out here to number 1. He gets hit immediately by Jinx. Spins away. He's going to get a first down.
Pass complete to Kirk.
Before
Stop
Lacey
made by
and
43, Maple.
Maple wrap him up.
That's good for a Bulldog. First down.
Well, we've had a tough time stopping number 1 tonight.
Well, we have. He is definitely a weapon for them.
I think next week Grove comes over here and plays Jay, and we're back home against Tahlequah Sequoia. Snaps back, handoff up the middle, and he's hit immediately and spun down. Once again, Tanner Maple coming off the bottom of that pile.
Well, he is getting her done tonight.
Carry, but they're first by Maple.
I don't know who's keeping stats, but he's had a ton of tackles tonight.
Second and 9. I thought it was second down a minute ago.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Snaps back. He's going to roll to his right. Looking for a man. He don't have anything. He cuts back.
Carson Folks catches him from behind.
Carson Folks, great play right there.
That outside linebacker position.
Well, Carson did his job. He held containment, made sure the quarterback couldn't get outside. When he tried to turn it up inside, that's when he attacked.
Yeah. Come in, run him down from behind, grabbed a hold of his waist, waited until he had some help.
Looks like Kamumo's got a cramp.
Kamumo's going to have to come off for just a second, maybe.
No, I think he's staying in. I think he stretched it out there real quick.
He's shaking his head, saying no, coach.
They're sending in Jackson Satterwhite.
Yeah, Kamumo's coming off.
Kamumo is coming out. Third and 9. Snaps back. He looks to throw. He throws. Catch is not made off his fingertips.
Yeah.
So bring up 4th and 9.
Intended for Kirby. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is probably going to be a quick kick right here. Nope, they're going to bring the punt unit out. Still 23-7. 10 minutes to go in this ball game. War Dogs defense makes another stop.
Another stop. Defense getting it, you know, had a rough first half. You know, had some things, some blown coverages and things like that. You know, started off.
We don't even have anybody back.
No.
Now Jinx is going to drift back. The kick is off. It's high.
Boy,
it's
high
short.
and short.
Clear out. Take a bounce our way. Nope. It's going to bounce their way. Nope. Now it comes back ours. And it's going to be down at about the 19-yard line.
So War Dogs are going to take over with a little under 10 minutes left.
I guess right at about the 20. So now we got to make something happen. We're down to
we got to have some magic.
Just under 10 minutes to go. We're down by 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions.
Got to have some magic.
We got to score on this drive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we saw some good things happen. We saw Gavin Payton make a great throw to Lacey. Lacey getting some yak, but at the end he coughed it up.
Yeah.
And that's what hurt us big time because he was down probably inside the 20 when that happened earlier on the last drive.
Yeah. Just things have just not gone our way tonight. Just from the very first Bulldog play from scrimmage.
Up the middle.
Gets a few.
McCleary's going to get about 5, actually. It'll be 2nd and 5.
McCleary on the carry. Stop made by Welch and Faust. Brings up 2nd down.
Actually, we're going to give him 6. Going to be 2nd and 4. 2 receivers to each side. McCleary in the backfield with Payton. Payton takes a snap. He guns straight ahead. He's got some room, and he's going to be stopped.
He's way short.
No, I think he got a 1st down.
They're going to give him forward progress.
Payton on the keeper. Stop made by number 44, Butter.
Depends on the spot.
That's 1st down.
We got a good spot.
And we got a player down with this cramp, looks like. If he's short, he's not short by much right there.
Time out on the field.
Yeah.
But it's big to score right here. I mean, you don't have a choice. You got to score.
No,
here.
yeah. You got to get some scoring and got to get some momentum going here.
There's your guy number 44 that's got the cramps.
Yeah, it's Butters.
Yeah, 2 receivers on each side. They're going to be stacked. McCleary back there with Payton. Payton takes a snap, cuts up inside. He's got the 1st down and more. He's going to pick up about 10 yards on that run. He gets out to the 39-yard line.
Payton on the carry.
So we've got plenty for the 1st down, moving the chains.
It's good for a 1st down.
What?
The camera. The player's over here.
Penalty marker down. Movement against the War Dogs.
Now we got a legal motion here. It's supposed to be 5 yards stepped off against us.
Well, it's kickoff. Grove scored. 1st and 15 now.
2 receivers each side. McCleary in the backfield with Payton. Payton takes a snap. He looks to throw. He's going to air one out. That Swingle. Oh!
Boy, nearly picked off.
Yeah, if Swingle tries to catch it there, he may make a catch because it went right through the
Pass
guy's hand.
Complete, intended for Swingle. Duran on the coverage.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
Bring up 2nd down and 15.
Man, the play clock's down to 4. 3, 2.
Have to call a timeout.
Well, you're going to call a timeout here, and they do. About to take a delayed game penalty. Took too long to figure out what they wanted to do.
I think Coach Gardner's, what's going on here? Coach Gardner's not very happy with how the play clock was handled right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so I don't think we're getting charged a timeout here. He's telling him to restart the game clock. So I don't think we got charged a timeout there. Now they start the play clock. Peyton takes a snap, drops back, rolls to his right, makes a throw, and it's short, incomplete.
Burris came back to the ball, checked back to it, and he was uncovered when he did, but the ball was thrown to his feet.
Third down.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
Two receivers each side. McCleary in the backfield with Peyton. This is 3rd and 15. Snaps back. He rolls to his right. Pressure.
Well,
he gets it off as he gets hit, and it's going to be
nearly
tipped
off
and incomplete.
Pass is broken up by number 1, Kirk.
That's 4th down. Down to 8:20 to go in the ball game. And I don't think you have any choice right here.
Yeah, you're going to have to go for it.
Down.
Nope, he's going to send out the punt unit. You know, they may fumble this punt.
Yeah. Well, you get your defense back on the field. Defense has been playing really well this second half. And get them out there. Maybe we can get a turnover and get something to happen, something to go our way.
Snaps back. The punt is off. And they're not even going to try to catch it.
Off the side of his foot and out of bounds. It's 40.
Yeah, about the 39 or 40. That is at the 40.
Peyton's punt rolls out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Now we got to get a turnover. .8:15 to go in the ball game. War Dogs trail 23-7. Defense needs to get something just turned over here. You need to get a turnover. Going to hand off up the middle.
That out.
And
Missed
he's going to try to bounce
right
it outside.
there.
And it's going to get strung out. And, boy, that ball comes loose.
Oh, out of bounds. Going to be recovered by Bulldogs anyway before it went out.
Coy on the carry. 43 Maples there on the stop.
McCormick's still on the field. He's still down.
It's going to be at the down at the 36. He's got a cramp.
He's got a cramp, yeah.
Be at the 36, so it's going to bring up.
Give him a little stretch, and I think they're going to call injury timeout.
Be a 2nd and 14 here.
Injury timeout on the field.
He's done on him. So 8:05 to go now. Big play there by the War Dog defense.
That was.
They really bottled up inside. He tries to bounce it outside. They string him out and gang tackle.
Defensively, this second half, we've been really good, I feel. We just can't get anything going on offense. I mean, we do get a nice catch out there, and then the ball gets stripped. You know, we were gonna get some nice yards out of that by Lacey, and then cough it up and get a turnover down there, and just stopped our momentum.
Well, you know, I mean, you take a few things away, and this is a different ballgame.
Yeah.
I mean, first play of the game, they catch a snapping.
Yep.
Catch a snapping, score a touchdown. First play.
Yep.
You know, we're getting ready to score when Lacey has that ball, cough the ball up inside the 20. You know, so that's one you could have punched in. There's a 2-touchdown swing right there.
Yeah, exactly right. So McCormick's getting stretched out there, and
you know, this is
a calf cramp.
This is why it's so important to drink fluids. And I mean, these guys do drink a lot of fluids, but it shows you that you can't get enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, you know,
you're out here spending a lot.
It can't be just straight water either. You're going to have to get some electrolytes in with that. Water without, you know, some electrolytes, some potassium, some salt, some sodium. It's just pee. You know, and you can actually drink all the water you want and still be dehydrated. Get your electrolytes off balance, and then you start cramping. All right, so we're going to line back up here. It's 2nd and 14 with the ball on the J36.
Remember, if you're on our YouTube channel and you're watching this, there's a subscribe button. Just move your little finger down there and hit subscribe to our channel, please. We need at least 100 people to get subscribed to us. We'll take more. And there's going to be a penalty of a motion play here.
Penalty marker down.
False start.
Movement by the Bulldogs.
So that's going to back him up again.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 20. 2nd and 19, excuse me. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom, single back on the backfield with a wing back. Handoff up the middle. He sees a hole. He bounces through it. He's going to get back about 10 or 11 yards right there.
Coy on the carry.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Number 1, McKittridge.
He does pick up 10.
And Perry on the tackle.
McFetridge, Perry, and Maple got in there.
Maple's coming out, and Satterwhite's coming out.
.11 seconds on the play clock. Bulldogs look to the sideline. There's the snap.
Back. Rose to his right. Pass is caught out of bounds. No good, out of bounds.
Pushed him out of bounds before he came down. Nice play right there.
Flag on the play, holding on Jay.
Pass was caught by number 1, Kirk, out of bounds.
I think you decline this.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
That way they're going to have to punt. You got to make them punt here. 6:37 to go. Defense makes another stop.
Yep. Defensively, we've been much better.
Holding penalty against the Bulldogs declined.
So here comes the punt team. We got 12. We got one going off, though.
Yep.
Burris drops back. Now catch this ball and return it.
Yeah, exactly. Catch the ball and run.
Oh, over his head.
Over his head. Get there, boys. Get there. Oh, he gets the kick away. That is going to bounce at midfield. Takes a
Get away from it, Burris. Get away from it, Burris. Still pretty decent field position. We get it at the 43.
Good job by number 9 to get the punt away.
Boy, that was good. That was good. Heads up to get that punt away instead of just diving on it back there. Helped his team out right there. That could have been pretty bad. As it is, War Dogs have decent field position from their own 43. But we only got 6.5 minutes left here in the ball game.
We're going to have to score quick.
Yeah.
Have to score quick, go for 2, try to get the ball back and do it again.
Yeah.
2 receivers each side. Peyton in the backfield at quarterback, takes the snap, throws, and almost intercepted. Throneberry had to become a defensive back right there.
He broke that up before that was picked off.
Pass is broken up by number 8, Shot Pouch. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Snaps back.
McCleary gets stood
Just
up for a loss.
Stood up in the backfield, stopped immediately.
He's going to lose about half a yard maybe.
And there's a flag.
Several
and there's another flag.
Flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, McCleary's getting tossed, I think.
Yep, he is. And Tanner Maple's going to come in and run the ball for him.
That's one of the mistakes
That's
you can't
frustration.
do. Well, I think the first flag may have been on Jay.
That was on Jay.
And then I think McCleary
Throwing
retaliated.
the ball at him. Yeah, you're going to go sit down. And so the striped shirts are going to talk about it. I think penalties are offsetting.
2 dead ball fouls there on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul against the War Dogs.
Both of them?
Yeah. Get out of here. And we're just going to walk off another one on the end of it, too, I guess.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and very long.
Oh, boy.
I bet that guy down on the clock, he's probably going to take his shoes off to count this one up.
Yeah. 3rd and 40 is what he's got marked.
That's devastating.
Yeah. That is. That is.
Throws made.
Lacey
makes the
back
catch.
To it. Got some back.
Pass
So we're not
complete to number 3, Williams.
Williams, that's
I'm
Lacey.
sorry,
That's
3 is
Lacey.
Lacey. Williams on the coverage.
So it's
now
going to
we're
be
gonna
at
have
the
to go for it.
32.
5.5 minutes
20
left.
yards to go here. So 4th and 20.
Payton back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, makes a throw.
Oh.
Burris can't come down
Pass
with
is
it.
incomplete, intended for 13, Burris.
They try to catch it with one hand.
Yeah.
Be a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So 5:14 left. That's a turnover on downs. Bulldog ball, 1st and 10 from the Miami 32.
Well, our defense got to get a turnover.
Yeah. Gonna have to get a pick 6 or pick up a fumble and run it in. Then come back, onside kick it, recover it.
Right. Ball's coming around this end. That's the quarterback, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, looked like it.
Nope.
Welch on the carry.
Welch.
Yeah. So I thought it was a quarterback. I haven't seen the quarterback run much tonight, but he picks up about 5, maybe 4. Picked up 4, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
I think that's Trey Littleax on that stop.
He
Isn't
was.
he number 50?
Yep.
Come from all the way on the other side of the field at his defensive end position.
Handoff to number 1. He goes up inside. Wow, he gets popped by
Yeah,
Tanner
yeah.
Maple.
Tanner Maple says sit down, and now we're fighting again.
Ball's loose. Is the ball loose?
I don't know.
Nope, they're saying it's down.
A little extra scuffling down there after the play, but no flags.
And Coach Gardner's over there talking to the officials about the clock still running.
The War Dogs take a timeout with 4:09 to go. While we're taking a break, while they're taking a timeout, we're going to show a couple sponsors here. And we'll be right back on WarDogSports.com.
Whoever said college kids are afraid to get their hands dirty has never been here. We've got a 200-acre farm and an equine facility equipped with 60 horse stalls, and we don't stop there. We've got 11 student groups and hands-on learning opportunities across 4 different degree programs. Come visit us online at neo.edu/ag and learn why we're the #1 place for Aggies. NEO Ag, branded in tradition for 100 years.
All right, welcome back, folks. It's 3rd and about 3 for Jay. Another big stop right here for the War Dog defense with 4:20 to go if they can make this stop. But they may be in 4-down territory again here.
Now they did put some time back on the clock, but Tim McCrary is trying to get the attention of the.
Yeah, we'll take that. 40 minutes.
We'll take that. 40 more minutes. Yes, yes, sir. I will take that. I believe
4 minutes and 2 seconds now.
he had put. It's supposed to be 4:20, not 4:02. It was down to 4:09. Coach Gardner let him know you're running clock off that I need. And so he changed. Then they put 4:20 on, and then they changed it to 4:02. 4:20. That's not that hard. So we're going to sit here and wait on the clock operator to fix that.
There we go.
There it is. I got it. So add some time back on the clock to get back underway. So War Dogs got to make a stop here at 3rd and 3. Ball on their own 24.
Throws made. It's
and
caught.
It's a first down. That's Butters. And he's brought down at about the, what's that, Blessed?
Pass complete
about
to
15.
number 44, Butter.
14
Stop made
probably.
by number 1, McFetridge. It's good for a Bulldog. First down.
So they're going to say it's on the 13-yard line.
Yeah, I thought he did just get beyond the 15.
Quarterback's going to keep this one.
That fooled nobody.
Carson Folks.
Carson Folks gets in there and stands
Welch
him
on
up.
the carry, met there first by number 46. Folks. Bring up second down.
I mean, 2nd and 9. They're going to say you got a yard. Snaps back. He's going to hand off. Once again, Carson Folks on the tackle.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you
Welch
what,
on the carry.
Carson and
Stop made by number 46,
and
Folks.
Tanner. Carson Folks and Tanner Maple have just really been getting it done on defense tonight. Clay McCormick's been in on a bunch of that too.
Hand off up the middle. Boy, he's stonewalled.
There's a flag.
Flag comes flying in. He's going to be short of the first down.
Welch on the carry, met there by several War Dogs.
Carson Folks coming off the bottom of that pile. I bet you're going to see Maple come off the bottom of that pile.
Yep. You know, Carson's only 5'7", and about
Holding
150 pounds.
Against the
That kid
Bulldogs.
is
It was declined.
just not afraid to get in there.
So I'll bring up 4th down.
4th and
Get
about
his nose
3, and they're going to go for it here.
All right, boys, let's get another stop here and just make a statement. There's the
pitch
pitch
it.
outside.
And he reaches for the end zone.
I don't know.
He gets the first down.
Get the first down. And that's Clay McCormick on the stop, save the touchdown.
For another Bulldog first down.
That's going to be 1st and goal from inside the 1, I think, or right about the 1. Got a minute 45 to go.
Yeah, they're going to take their time.
Quarterback's going to keep this.
Yeah.
Snap. Nope, he's going to turn and hand off.
Oh.
Tanner Maple blows right by him, and then he's going to squeak into the end zone. Tanner had a beat on him, and he squeaks right by
Just
Tanner.
Couldn't get an arm around him. Runs right by and scores. And that makes it 29-7, extra point pending. You know, we just got off to a slow start offensively tonight, and didn't have her dialed in defensively.
Bad
the second
snap.
half. He's got that through though.
That was a good job on a snap holder right there.
Oscar is good.
That makes it 30-7
in favor of J Bulldogs.
You know, we just had some things happen that shifted momentum towards Jay, and you know, it's their home field, and they're going to have some advantages, and they're a good team too.
Yeah.
You know, they're big and they're physical and they're athletic, and they're going to be hard to beat here.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I to run and do like this is good? When you know you're down, a super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such, and this is beat up. You can't touch it.
You know what I like about NC Hammer?
Boy, can't touch this.
Timeless, man.
Yeah. I used to be able to do that dance with this.
Oh, yeah?
I'd probably bust a hip or something
I'd
now.
love to see you try that again.
Yeah, I don't think I should try it now. I guarantee I'd be in a rehab center for a blown hip or blown knee or something. Well, 30-7 Jay. I mean, this one's all but done with a 1:31 to go. But what a difference our defense made that second half.
That second half, you know, and just we had some things just go against us, and you know, just couldn't.
That one goes into the kickoff, goes to the end zone, so War Dogs will take over at the 20.
First and 10 for the War Dogs.
So what do you do here, Bless? You take a shot?
All right, Coach Gardner's not going to quit until there's 0
no,
o'clock left.
no.
I mean, that's just the way the guy's
Yeah.
built,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I do too.
You know. And I think our kids are beginning to be built that way as well.
Yep. Yeah, you play whistle to whistle. Yeah, we had some things just not go our way for sure, but
You know, that's football. I mean, that's the game.
That's
I mean,
the game. You're right. And we got outplayed in places too.
And you know, last week we had some things go our way.
Yeah.
And so handoff up the middle. This is a different running back in there. What is that, number 20?
Yeah.
Who's number 20? I don't know who number 20 is. He ran the ball pretty good right there.
Sophomore running backs, number
Peyton's
20.
going to keep this one.
That.
He's going to drag a guy, and he's going to get to about the 43 or 44-yard line. We're under a minute to go. First down. Move the chains.
Stop made by number 24, Durant. First down for the War Dogs.
Peyton with the snap, throws out Burris on a little swing pass. Burris ducks tackle. Gets drugged down after a gain of
Oh, there's a
1 or
late
2.
hit. And there's a penalty flag.
To Burris, penalty flag is down on the far side of the field.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty right there.
Well, we'll take that. It would be nice to make a little statement here at the end.
Well, that'd be good to not give Jay as many points for conference.
Yeah.
Penalty was against the Bulldogs.
But penalty's going to move the ball down to the 41 in Jay territory. 43.9 seconds to go. Snaps back. Peyton looks to throw. He's going to air one out.
Air one out.
That's to Swingle, but he overthrows him. And the clock will stop with 35.5 seconds to go.
Pass ball is incomplete, intended for number 83, Swingle.
So that's Berryman?
Yeah.
Okay, 20 is Berryman that's in there running the ball now. So Berryman stays in at running back. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Down to 5. Just gets it off, snap. He looks back, he's under pressure. Throw a screen pass, it's well overthrown, and there's a penalty flag.
Pass ball is incomplete.
They're going to
number 20, Berryman. Holding is the call against the War Dogs.
Okay, right there. Jack Satterwhite pancakes his guy.
Yeah, and they're calling that a hold.
And they call it a hold. He pancakes the guy.
Excessive blocking.
He's supposed to pancake the guy.
Yeah. Yeah. All night. It's been like this all night. You know, we can't ever get any home cooking. I mean, really, we just don't. Yeah, and here they put us up here on top of the box and got the speakers 10 feet away from us, and our coach is trying to communicate and can't.
Down to 24 seconds, clock running.
Part of playing in enemy territory.
Hands off to Berryman. He's going to power ahead. They're going to pick him up. Call the whistle. Blow the whistle. They pick him up.
Berryman on the carry. Stop made by several Bulldogs there.
And that's going to be the ball game.
They're going to try to get one more off. It's down to 5 seconds. They better hurry. 3, 2, 1. They're not going to. Oh, they do get it off. Last play. Horn sounds. He's on a Hail Mary one up here, and nobody's there but Jay Bulldogs.
Yeah,
it's going to be intercepted.
Off, and he's going to run that. You guys got to tackle him. He will run that back. He stopped. By Gavin Payton.
By the Bulldogs. I can't see his number.
All right, guys, so that's going to be a wrap. 30-7, the War Dogs lose. Now, I will say the defense played a lot better in the second half.
They did.
You know, it's still early in the season. This is a non-conference game. We got things to work on. We already knew that.
Yep.
This just gives you some more film to show you what you need to work on. But the thing is, we're going to see teams like this.
Yeah, we are.
From this point on.
And tougher.
And in conference, we're going to see some big offensive lines. We're going to see some big defensive lines. And we're going to have to learn how to handle it. Now, I'm sure Coach Gardner, Coach LaFay, you know, and Coach Homer and a lot of those guys, they're going to put a plan together. I mean, they're not just going to say, this is us, this is what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do, yeah.
You know, they're going to game plan. They're going to figure out what they're going to do against each opponent. They're going to go out and try to execute it. Sometimes you fail at execution. You know, these are high school kids. So, but it's not going to be for a lack of work.
No,
I know that
for
a fact. I'm liking the effort I'm seeing out of our kids. Our kids are putting forth the effort.
Especially defensively. We saw guys flying around the ball all night.
Well, this is my 7th year to broadcast for the War Dogs. Early in my broadcast career, I saw some War Dog teams that didn't finish.
That would have folded.
This team still finished. They battled to the end.
Yep.
You keep battling like this, and good things are going to happen. So I like the direction we're headed. We're headed in the right way, positive direction. Good things are going to happen. We're just going to have some pains along the way.
Yep.
And this is one of those pains.
Yep.
So if you see these kids, if you're seeing them, tell them you appreciate their effort.
Yeah, that's right. Proud of them.
Because their effort means something. And so we're going to have to give out some Nutting Paint and Body players of the game. Are you going offense or defense tonight?
I'll do defense tonight.
You picked the easy side. The offense is going to be the hard one.
Oh, well, I tell you what, defensively is not that easy, Bless. We called Tanner Maple's number. Once again, we called him quite a bit tonight. We called Clay McCormick quite a bit. We called Carson Folks quite a bit. Tanner got it last week. I'm going to say Carson Folks this week.
All right. Offense.
Yeah, you got to think a minute.
I'm probably – Gavin got the touchdown.
Yeah.
But, Burris had the big punt return or the kickoff return. They caught a couple passes. We also dropped a couple he probably should have caught.
Yeah. Gabe McCleary really played a hard-fought game. He really did. He didn't get a lot of production out of it, but
he got that penalty at the end that hurt us.
Penalty at the end that hurt us. Yeah. There's just tough game all the way around on the offensive side of the ball.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
do?
give the offensive player of the game to the offensive line.
I like it.
That's who I'm going to give it to because they got in there. They battled all night.
Yep, against some big defensive linemen.
They held people off to give Peyton a chance to throw, to get the runs we had.
Yeah.
So tonight we really didn't have anybody that showed out big time on the offensive side. So tonight I'm going to give it to the offensive line.
I like it.
Those guys get passed up a lot.
Yep.
They don't get
big guys up front.
They don't get some of the recognition they deserve sometimes. So tonight our offensive line is going to be the offensive player of the game.
And that's Trenton Spunnigle. Keegan Kamumo up there.
Clay McCormick. Satterwhite.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're missing somebody.
Oh, yeah, we're missing Mason Clark.
Mason Clark. Well, he's defense.
Yeah, he played up front a little bit. I saw him, yeah.
So, we appreciate those guys. And like I say, they don't get recognition sometimes. So tonight they do get some from us, and they're going to be our offensive player of the game. And we appreciate Nutting Peyton Body for being our sponsor of that. And let me put a graphic up here because we don't have a camera.
Yeah. Cameras, Eli done pulled the camera down.